Welcome along to the TNC Watchalong. I hope you're all doing fantastically well. And what a day we've got ahead of us. Norwich City against Rotherham United. And we've just witnessed Brentford lose their third straight game. Strap in. I'm sure this is going to be a roller coaster. It's Norwich against Rotherham. Welcome along, Chris. The Lakens is flowing. I'm sure people are wondering why I've turned into like Jasper Carrot hosting a game show. We'll get onto that shortly. More importantly, how are you?
Mate, I am buzzing. What a result. I've always rated Coventry.
I love how we were saying in the week, like,
Coventry, they were. Coventry, the worst team we played this season, and yet they turned it around. And I just know, literally the sun is shining, the doves are crying, and I'm feeling really, really great, Jack. Norwich are going to get 3 points today. Brilliant result for us in terms of the championship scores. Oxford about to go and shit on Ipswich. So I'm absolutely buzzing for today, mate. I can't wait. I'm absolutely craving this game of football.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well. As always, a big thank you to One Football for sponsoring the TNC Watchalong. It's the finest matchday companion. Download the app, link in the description. We have used their app to get today's team news, and this is how we look. One change today. Christoph Zimmerman comes in for Ben Gibson. He's got a slight back strain, so it'll be Zimmerman starting. Other than that, unchanged. Also, a quick stat. Buendia and Pukki have linked up the most times for goals in the championship this season. 6 goals that they have created between each other. Brilliant. Here's Rotherham. Slightly interesting formation. They're playing a 3-5-2. I think number 26. Barcelo will be slightly deeper than what it's showing on there. Crooks and Smith up front, of course, managed by Paul Ward. Chris, I think before we get on to Zimmerman, the fact that Rotherham are playing no wing-backs against a side like Norwich who love to get our wing backs up the pitch seems a brave move.
Yeah, it is brave, Jack. Of course it is. I think for me today, I think Rotherham are going to give us a good game. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think that we know from the TNC podcast we did with Paul Warne, available on SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes. That Paul Warne, massive Norwich fan, and he'll be giving the best team talk of his life as we speak right now to his lads. Such an emotional occasion for Paul every time. His father, who sadly passed, was a massive Norwich boy, Norwich fan. This game means a lot to him. He will get his lads up for today. But I just cannot see anything but Norwich City 3 points. We just looked so dangerous, in particular in that first half against Coventry. I know that, in my opinion, Rotherham are a better side than Coventry. I think they'll be a little bit more difficult to beat today. I remember speaking to Russ Martin about Rotherham. I can't even remember why, but he basically said, I absolutely hate playing Rotherham. This was obviously now he's at MK. I hate playing Rotherham because they're literally just such a shit outside. They'll just kick you and push you. And one of the things that we have spoken about on a few occasions, Jack, this season is that the blueprint for beating Norwich, or at least giving Norwich a really tough game, is to be aggressive, to be dirty. So hopefully, fingers crossed, today the lads can literally just play them to death. And I absolutely think they will. And Jack, so many super chats coming in already, which I really, really appreciate. It's so good.
Ryan Thompson, afternoon, guys. Hey, Ryan, hope you're well, mate. Thought Brentford had already won the league. Well, I know this is going to get Chris probably firing some shots at me. Chris, Brentford, 3 straight defeats now. A comfortable victory for Coventry today against them. And that's exactly what we want to see.
Look, I know by the way, Ryan, thanks to Super Chat, mate. Massively appreciate it. Look, I know that football fans get carried away. I know it's good to feel the emotions. But my point earlier on, a few days ago, which I put on Twitter, was I don't understand why so many Norwich fans wet the bed. Brentford are always going to be Brentford, okay? There is a bit of tin pottery in them. It's very hard to get rid of that, okay? Norwich City have tasted success, yeah? We know what it takes to win the league. Brentford do not know what it takes to win the league. They do not know. And that will stand this Norwich City team in a much better stead and a much better place to go on and win it. Brentford have now lost, how many games in a row was it, Jack? 3.
Yeah.
3 games in a row now. That's really bad. But what's worse about that, Jack, is, and with all the love and respect in the world, Coventry are woeful. Coventry have got nothing to give. They
Well,
really.
what they probably realise is they watched us play and were like, if we play a bit like that, that will give us success. Ryan, thank you so much for the super chat. Ryan, another Ryan, Ryan Holmes, hello from the Norwich GC. Let's get a result today, Ryan. Thank you so much for your €2 wherever you're watching. I hope you're well. And we've also got another one in it from Christian, our good friend Christian. I've got a good feeling about this, lad. So have I, Christian. So have I. I just think the Coventry performance was excellent. It was very routine. Stoke was even better. And I think the Norwich boys they've obviously seen that Brentford result. They'll know that Swansea are chasing them. They'll want to prove something today, which is absolutely brilliant.
Couple of public service announcements before we go on to the wheel. I'm sure you're probably wondering what the hell's going on in the background. First of all, if you're all set and strapped in for the TNC Watchalong for the duration today, do us a favour. It really helps us out. Head over to Twitter and go and retweet our pinned post. We'd massively appreciate that support from you guys. And as always, to return the favour, get your TNC setups in. Take a picture of your screen. Bonus points for pets, colours, and food. We want to see all of that on camera. #NCFC at Talk Norwich City, Twitter and Instagram. I'll share absolutely all of them as a thanks for your support. And Chris Elliott, what an absolute legend! Here he is, the man.
I know that Chris Elliott likes his walks around Norwich and getting his coffee, and I think he's had about 7 espressos because he's feeling the biggest win of the season incoming.
Yes.
Look, I think the one thing I would say, and I love the optimism, Chris, you never see Rotherham get battered. Every time we play them, it's always very tight margins. There's been a lot of games where they've actually taken the lead. Just seeing Paul Warren on the sidelines there, I don't think we're going to be seeing an absolute thrashing. But what I think we will be seeing is quite a controlled, professional performance from Norwich City. And that's what we want. Anyway, this is a wheel. And I feel like Noel Edmonds on a game show. Essentially, Lakens came to us at the start of the Watchalongs, and they were like, we want to partner you. We love beer. We love TNC. So do your fans. Amazing. 20% off link in the description. But they said, look, everyone's take-up's been amazing. We want to give a bit more back to the fans. So on this wheel, we've got exclusive offers that are only valid for today. I will spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, we have a special code, and it will only last today. The 20% discount code will last until they want to end it. These are only today.
Jack, are you about to spin the wheel?
Yes.
Okay, I've just come up with an idea. Zombie Nation gets hummed as the wheel spins.
Okay, well, you hum, and I'll spin.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, 25% off all merchandise. Jumpers, pint glasses. For that, use code MERCH25. We're going to be doing another spin at halftime. So if you want some merchandise, MERCH25. Get involved, or 20% off link in the description. There we go. Spin the wheel. You know what? We might spin the wheel every time we score. We can spin the wheel freely today. There we go. Chris, let's talk about Christoph Zimmermann. Ben Gibson misses out.
Before we do that, just want to ask people, get your score predictions in now, because we're going to be getting as many up on screen as possible after we've discussed the Christoph Zimmermann entering the frame today. We'll talk about that in just get your score predictions on screen in just a short moment. So Christoph Zimmermann, mate, really pumped for it. Really pleased that Daniel Farper has made the decision to not risk Gibbo. The Rock, absolute what a rock, by the way, seriously. But Grant Hanley and Christoph Zimmermann have actually got a really decent record together. So again, don't wet the bed. Christoph Zimmermann is absolutely more than capable at this level. Really, really excited to see him back in the fold today. He's a passionate leader, and alongside the Scottish shithouse Grant Hanley, I think it will be a real good partnership today.
Definitely. Good to see Amy in the comments. Can we just say how much do we all love Coventry right now? Of course, Amy is a Swansea fan, so she'll be delighted as well. Coventry fans making a lot of people happy today. Chris, I think my favourite comment I saw on Twitter, obviously Ben Gibson, monumental player, like he will be a miss. But someone replied, it was like, can you please stop getting like, can you please stop wetting the bed, essentially? We're bringing in Christoph Zimmermann against Rotherham, not Marcel Franke against Manchester City. I thought it was just absolutely brilliant. Just calm down, people. Christoph Zimmermann is a good Championship defender.
Right, Jack, I'm going to get as many comments up on screen as possible with your score predictions, whilst you tell me what is your score prediction for today, please.
Okay, I'm going to go for another 2-0, actually. I don't think we're going to concede. I think we're going to be very controlled. Pukki's going to get on the score sheet again. I worry for Rotherham in the wide areas. I think Buendia and Cantwell can really get involved. I think Yanulis is, really high in confidence now. Max Aarons has been in fine form recently, so I think that's where we're going to get joy. I don't think Rotherham are going to be too open. I think they will look to sit back. I don't think there's going to be a ton of goals, but I think we will win. 2-0 Norwich.
That's not what the that's certainly not what the score prediction is.
No.
I tell you what, I think someone else has been spinning the old Lakens wheel this afternoon. Oliver Wakeman reckons it's going to be 69-0. Wow, hell of a score prediction. Hell of a number there as well, by the way. Kobe the Cane reckons 5-2. Steve Steeler says 4-0. Todd Brace. Yeah, I think we'll see a real good performance from Todd Cantwell today. It was, by the way,
performance, but I didn't realise watching it how good that performance against Coventry was.
Yeah, I think it was actually really good that Norwich did that content, wasn't it? Just showing every single one of his touches. And I didn't actually, obviously, iFollow was woeful against Coventry, wasn't it? It was so dark, we could barely see anything. But that moment where Todd kind of controlled it and flicked it over his head,
so good.
But that's what you want, isn't it? Like that's Todd Cantwell with confidence, knowing that the fans are backing him, knowing that the manager's backing him. That's the Todd that we all know and love. And I'm so happy for him and how he's playing at the moment. It's absolutely brilliant to see. And it's also brilliant to see everyone already starting the chants and the comment section. Thanks so much for your score predictions. Jack, I think today my score prediction is going to be Norwich City 4, Rotherham 0.
Wow, really?
We're going to town today.
Everyone's just so confident of an absolute pasting. I mean, I love it.
Have you seen, mate, when you've got Jesus Christ in your midfield, why wouldn't...
Who's that, Kenny McLean?
Churchy, thanks for super chat, old boy.
Yeah, Churchy's feeling confident of a win and also a decent Todd performance. I think, Ollie Skip's had a haircut. He's gone for a buzz cut, old Skippy.
Why not? Toby Gallen.
Indeed. Farkas on a horse. 5-1 win today. Oh my goodness, everyone. Feeling confident in Emmy, Todd, and Timu. Missed the Watchalong on Wednesday. Enjoy a few beers on me. Toby, that's so kind. We will have a few beers on you. Really appreciate it. As we always say, when we finally can get a little pub crawl on the go, I will certainly be purchasing you all a few beers with all this super chat money. Thank you so much. Okay, Chris, the teams are walking out.
They are, and then as they are, a massive thank you to everyone that's getting in their TNC setups. Big shout to Alex Allen on Twitter, who's got in his TNC setup. Don't forget, we are retweeting and sharing every single one of yours on Twitter and Instagram today, so make sure you get them in. Charlie, we like Charlie. We know Charlie. He's a Rotherham fan, he is.
He is, yeah. I mean, I think Charlie's now the second Rotherham fan I know after the brilliant match preview you did. Charlie, hope you're well, mate. I wish you luck for the entirety of the rest of the season, just not today. I hope you're well, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Rotherham, decent club, but we hope that we absolutely smash you to pieces today. To be fair, we do like Rotherham. I think they beat Ipswich easily. Oh, well, that's not a surprise.
Well, who didn't?
Eleanor Ward is in the house on Facebook today. Great profile picture there. By the way, massive respect to Captain Tom. She says, come on, Norwich. Cameron says, Brentford in the bin. Love that. Why not? Peyton Smith says Cantwell screamer.
It does show, and I know we're all going to be laughing at Brentford today, and rightly so. But it does kind of put into perspective that bad run that we had. What was it? A defeat and 2 draws, and the cup exit wasn't bad at all. And you know what it was? Them 0-0 draws were so important that we didn't lose.
It wasn't
just pick up points.
It wasn't even a run. It was barely a blip. We lost one bloody game. Like, keep your head, calm down. One blip against Swansea, who are going to go up in second place. is not, it's not a bad result at all. We'll be all right. We beat Swansea at home. They beat us away. It's kind of predictable. We've taken points off each other. No big deal. Chaz Tats, here he is.
This is the kind of prediction I love. So excited for this. Zimmerman's going to tackle with his head again. I can feel it. Well, hopefully he doesn't get kicked in the head. But what was it against Wolves, wasn't it, a couple of seasons ago when he threw his head in last ditch? Brilliant stuff. Look, Zimmerman will be well up for today because, if he puts in a really solid performance, he might keep his place. Who knows?
Here we go then, Jack. Players now taking a knee to support Black Lives Matters, of course. And are you up to speed with me, mate? You
yeah, I think so.
Good. About time. We don't want anything like last time again. Really excited for this. Here we go. We are off and running. And straight away, we go for a long ball and it's brought down superbly.
What a touch.
Henry Buendia on the right-hand side. That's extravagant stuff. Norwich City swaggering about midfield early on with literally just 15 seconds on the clock.
It feels so wrong seeing that really long crossfield ball played because whenever under Lambert we did that every week and it would just be hoofed into like the snake pit or something, wouldn't it?
It feels so wrong, but God, it's so right. Norwich City are, and by the way, I love the fact that early shout there for Lambert. By the way,
he has genuinely lost the plot. That bloke
always up for being wrong. By the way, great point here on Facebook. Says Chris Reeves, you got my name wrong. My name is Chris Reeves, but I'll let you off. And has been proved wrong. Bamford 11 goals, 100%. I've no idea. I literally Bielsa is the saviour. I've no idea how on earth he's managed to get Bamford playing football, but he has. So fair play. Bamford's done very well this season. Massive respect for him for doing that. Anyway, enough about Bamford and Leeds because Norwich City.
Chris, early change to my score prediction. Scrap 2-0, 5-0. I think it. Oh.
Oh, I love it. 640 of you in the house so far. We love that as well. Do us a favor. If you are here for the duration today, grab the link, get it in your WhatsApp chats, your Twitter DMs, get as many of your mates in as possible for the banter and all of the celebrations today as we watch Norwich City hopefully cruise to an easy 3 points. It's gone out for a Rotherham throw-in just inside their half. Dubai Canaries.
If we win today, we could go 7 points clear of Brentford. That's absolutely wonderful.
Jack,
I need to come Chaz Tats, Jesus Christ, I'm already aroused, Emmy Buendia.
Mate, and genuinely, there's a lot of talk about Swansea having games in hand, and I get that, but goodness gracious.
Pookie, what a pass. Pookie, get there.
I'd rather have points on the board than games in hand. It's as simple as that. So it's a great point from Dubai Canary. Win today, and it's such a big step forwards in Norwich City's chase to get back into the Premier League again. Oliver Skip.
That's a terrible pass.
It is a terrible pass. Who was that? I think that was the Emperor of Norfolk, wasn't it?
I think it was Emmy.
Oh no, it was Emmy. But goodness,
oh my God,
taken 2 out of the game straight away. I tell you what, this is the ticking time bomb. This isn't it, Jack? Like it's just a case of. It's literally just a matter of time before Norwich City go 1 up, isn't it?
You hope so.
Todd Cantwell.
Here we go.
Brilliant. Vrancic, edge of the box shot. Marginally off to the left.
Rotherham are so deep. If Rotherham stay like this, they've got no chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to say, I know Cheesy's watching. He's got competition. Jamie Everson, he's got a cheesy joke of his own. Who was the first Middle Eastern cheese seller?
Don't know. Who was it?
I don't either. I don't know. We don't. Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Jamie, fair play.
Well, look. Hopefully that will up Cheesy Geezer's levels because the jokes in recent weeks have been slacking somewhat.
Alistair Harrison's in the house watching on YouTube. Thanks so much for tuning in, Alistair. He says timestamp. Okay. We are currently watching at 3 minutes and 37 seconds now.
Oh. We're in time, Chris.
Jack Hailstone's in the house, cracking second name, by the way, like such a 10 out of 10 second name. He says, my word, do we look good. 5-0 thrashing today and 1 hand on the title. Love that, Jack. Big up. Thanks so much for your super chat, my friend.
I love that a crossfield pass and Emmy Buendia controlling it's just everyone's now just getting so giddy.
Oh. Why not? Nothing wrong from that. Oh, here we go. We love a bit of this. Tor Pongtorn. Hello, Chris and Jack from Bangkok, Thailand. OTBC, Norwich 3-0. Love a bit of that, Tor.
Love that logo as well. The Norwich City Thailand fan club. Wow, brilliant.
I don't know about you, but that's really getting me going. Almost getting me going as much as Emi Buendia, who's had an excellent start to this game. Norwich City have conceded a corner, whipped in. Dear, oh dear, it's kind of half punched out by Timmy Krul, and there you go, Jack. That's
the thing we have to be careful of today. Set pieces. That's where Rotherham will be targeting. That's where they know they'll be creating the most. So we need to be good from there. Happy birthday to my mum, Jacqueline from Leston Hagland. 50 today, so 5-0. Happy birthday to Jacqueline. Yeah, I did a lovely 50th. Cool. I'd take a 5-0 for Jacqueline.
Good. Robin Frost, $5. We started early. Brentford imploding, so let's bother them at Rotherham. Why not, Robin? Love a bit of that. Thanks so much for your Aussie dollars. Always appreciate your support. Fine, sir.
Robin loves a little $5 Aussie donation, doesn't he? Every week. He's like a postman, always delivering.
He's like Ollie Skip, isn't he? Like, you always know he's going to be here. You always know he's supplying the goods. Absolutely. Emperor. That's unfortunate there. Norwich City, the Emperor of Norfolk was absolutely on one down the left-hand side, but unfortunately he's not managed to keep it in play. Rotherham have a throw-in. 5 minutes, 34 seconds on the clock. 700 of you in the TNC Watchalong.
It looks very sunny with you, Chris, in the fine city.
Oh, it's so sunny today.
Is it?
Yeah, it's lovely. It really is. And that the sun is beaming down on that Carrow Road pitch as well. And that's going to just look absolutely gorgeous when Emi Buendia breaks the deadlock in just a short moment. Oh, Christoph Zimmerman there absolutely clatters the striker on the floor and wins a goal kick for Norwich City. Great defending from Christoph Zimmerman straight away there, asserting his dominance, doing what we know that he's very good at in terms of strength.
Kenny.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Kenny McLean there has taken his man out of the game superbly. Oh, it's a brilliant. Oh! Tell you what, Kenny McLean there has turned into Iniesta and he's used the outside of his left boot.
Oh, Hanley. Oh, my. Everyone's just on it today. You see that touch?
Toddy. Oh, that's class. Oh, that's class. Oh, Brazil. It's just like watching Brazil. It's just like watching Brazil. It's just like watching Brazil.
That was a phenomenal few moments of football. Campbell turning into Ronaldinho. You got Hanley bringing it down easily.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, Hanley there. Little turn from his player. The Norfolk PK there.
Buendia.
Buendia. One more.
Pookie.
Oh, he's got a score there. Oh, it's a big, big chance. Timu Pukki will be furious. Emi Buendia there. I cannot tell you how good that pass was to Timu Pukki. That is a sitter. That's a huge miss. Norwich City.
It's not a sitter, Chris.
Oh, you're joking me. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a sitter.
He should have scored, but it's not a sitter.
Mate, it's a sitter.
A sitter's an open goal.
Mate, he's literally on the 6-yard box there. With that's perfect Timu Pukki angle. He has to score there, mate.
The pass was sublime. It's a little flick, isn't it? Absolutely wonder. Pukki and Buendia at the moment are just they're on such a wavelength.
Yeah, look, here we go. Look, people are there you go, Ryan D. Sitter, Phil, sitter.
I don't know.
It was a bit, Jack. There you go. Andreas agrees with you. It wasn't a sitter. Oscar.
I think for me, my definition of a sitter is an open goal. Anything other than that, you've still got to beat a goalkeeper.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
Great play, though. Great play.
But let's just talk about that last 3 minutes of football from Jack from Norwich there. I mean, Emi Buendia, Todd Cantwell, the running off the ball, Grant Hanley taking his man there. Like Norwich City we are literally playing like Brazil at the moment. And let's hope our defending doesn't mean that I'm embarrassed after just saying that. And it's a header out from Emi Buendia doing his defensive duties brilliantly. 727 of you in the TNC Watch Along now. Welcome.
This is a good point from Emily. For Pukki, it's a sitter. Okay. I can get on board with that. Is it really? It's not cold in Norwich, is it? Paul Ward has got like 17 layers on, a schnood, a hat, and Pookie's been released again down the left-hand side. It's wave after wave of Norwich attack. He'll go alone. Pukki.
Give it, Shirley.
Oh!
How has he not scored? Mario Vrancic is
That's a sitter.
It's been put on a plate for Mario Vrancic. Timu Pukki does so well on the right-hand side, Jack. He takes 2 men out of the game, plays it off to Vrancic. Oh, it's through 2 men, and it's narrowly wide left. Vrancic with another chance there. Norwich City. 9
Mario
minutes.
just doesn't have a right foot, does he? His left foot makes up for it. He's a bit like Wes, he's so one-footed.
It's 2 absolutely monumental chances for Norwich City. We absolutely could be 2-0 up inside 10 minutes now.
Look at this from Simon, and I agree. This game should be dead already. I mean, the positive is we're creating stuff for fun, but that's a dodgy pass from Krul. My goodness.
I agree, Jack. I do agree. Frustrating there. Massive chances. Darren's frustrated. He says,
"What's Krul doing there? My God."
A bit dodgy from Timmy Krul, but we'll let him off. We'll give him some time. James also agrees we should be 2 up, 100%. But as Chambers is superbly put in his HMS Pistol League boat, will Norwich live to rue these missed chances? The answer to that is no, we won't. We're going to put this game to bed. Do not worry. We will score. It's going to happen. Rotherham with a corner, though.
It's in.
It's in. It's offside, or it's a foul. One of the two.
I tell you what, it's in the back of the net. I guess it's been given for a foul. Let me have a look. I don't know if that is a foul, is it?
What the hell happens there? I actually have no idea why that's being called off.
I think Rotherham will be fuming that hasn't been.
Let us know in the comments if you know what happened there. We're not actually quite sure, but Rotherham have actually had the ball in the back of the net.
They look a big threat from set pieces. That is the worry. We have to take our chances because Rotherham do look good.
That's a foul. The Rotherham striker is just absolutely clattered. I think it's Grant Hanley there actually off the ball.
Aidan saying apparently it was a foul. Let's have a look. I don't know about that.
Absolutely no idea. For me, I don't know how that was.
It's not a foul, is it?
I think we're lucky. I think we're lucky there. I'm not sure why that's been called off, to be honest. Well,
if it's been done for a foul and no one can see the foul, it probably means that it wasn't a foul. A big let off for Norwich there. Craig, same old Norwich, always cheating. My goodness. We've got the referee on side today.
Hang on. Craig. We're not cheating. That's not us cheating. That's the referee being shit. That's not Norwich cheating. Let's get it right, mate. Absolutely admit that the penalty at your gaff, that was a bit dubious. I'll agree with you on that, but that's not Norwich City cheating. So try not to wet the bed this early on, my friend. You should have already lost the game now. So think yourself lucky, mate. It's actually a Rotherham player. It's Crooks, I think, on the floor at the moment. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Paul Warren, wearing his Rotherham beanie, doesn't look particularly pleased. He's shaking his head in dismay. I think he's probably quite angry that goal has not been given. I must say, I know it's a late tackle on Zim, isn't it? But he's somehow injured himself, or has he injured Zim? iFollow are giving us about 50 million replays here. Not really sure what's going on there.
Oh, it's Crooks, is it? Yeah, right. I thought it was Yeah, Rotherham will be fuming that they're not 1-0 up. Well, no, it should be 2-0 up, but they have the ball in the back of the net, and it looked a goal to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to see so many of you getting in your TNC setups in on Twitter. I'm retweeting every single one of them as I speak. Always appreciate all of your support. Loving seeing all of your TVs, iPads, big screens, and even a gnome. Look at this, Jack. We've even got a gnome watching us today. Absolutely love it. Always appreciate the weird and wonderful here on Talk Norwich City. 800 of you in the house now. Let's get it to 1,000 viewers. You know what to do. Retweet our pinned tweet, grab the link, put it in all your group chats, and get your mates involved. This is the best place to be on a match day. No debate. Norwich City 0, Rotherham 0, 13 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock. Rotherham have it on the left-hand side, along the Bovril boys stand, the City stand, as some people call
it. These new signs that are behind in the Barclay, Chris.
Yeah, I do. I love a bit of that from Lotus. That does look quite smart. A lot of people have called for Lotus to be the next sponsor, Jack. Would you be up for a bit of Lotus as the main sponsor?
Yeah, I'd have a bit of that, I think.
Yeah, I would as well. I would. Here we go then. 0-0.
Quite a few minutes after a frantic first 10, Chris.
Yeah, very, very frantic, very lively, end-to-end start. And I have to admit, Jack, when when Norwich were playing their stuff, I really do mean it. We were playing like Brazil, and I'm not just talking about Todd Cantwell and Emi Buendia. Grant Hanley and Kenny McLean are linking up and doing.
Todd, that's fantastic!
Brilliant from Toddy there.
Booking.
Is it a booking? Nah, ref bottled it.
Has to book him.
Todd's not happy with it though. Rotherham already.
He's through on goal there.
Rotherham already trying to shit ours. That's
awful. This ref is already. I mean, we've got him to thank for disallowing that goal, but he has to book him there.
I think so. I think it is a booking, but maybe a slightly light one, Jack. Maybe.
Thanks to Oakley. Not quite a pointless score update. Andrew Sermon has scored for MK Dons. Well done to Andrew Sermon. What a player he was, by the way.
Yeah, grossly underrated at Norwich, by the way, in my opinion.
Oh, what a ball. Timu Pukki.
Oh, Rotherham's defensive just about code. To tell you what, Jack, they are shitting themselves, their defenders. You know, Timu Pukki's got those boys on lock today.
He looks really quick today, Timu. I was surprised, actually. I was watching the Swansea Coventry Sky Blues extra fan channel after the Norwich game where we beat them, and they said that Timu Pukki was the fastest striker they've seen against them this season. And you sometimes forget that Pukki's quite quick, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do sometimes forget. He has got a good turn of pace, as well as that positional intelligence, that ability to create space for the likes of Emi Buendia, Todd Cantwell. He's got a lot in his locker, Timu, and now rising up the Norwich City all-time top goal scorer rankings really nicely. I think he's got a way to go for the Golden Boot this season. I think Tony's absolutely all over it at the moment. But look, in this next run, hopefully Timu Pukki can bang in loads of goals. He certainly got the opportunity to do that today, and he absolutely should have done. That first chance, Jack, it's an absolute stonewall sitter, and I'm not going to argue and I'm going to listen to anyone argue against that. Emi Buendia, he's actually Gianfranco Zola style, kind of Ronaldo chopped it in between a defender and his own leg through to Timu Pukki, and he had to bury it. And it was a good chance for Mario Vrancic as well. Ollie, here he is. What a man.
Yeah, no, Ollie agreeing. People really don't give Pukki enough credit for his pace over the first 10 to 15 yards. And here he goes again, Timu. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Timu Pukki.
Yes! Come on! Get in there! Come on! Get in there, the boys!
We were just talking about it, Ollie. His turn of pace is phenomenal. Pukki gets in off the shoulder and he finishes this time. Who's got the assist? I think it's Kenny McLean. This is a wonderful bit of striking.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Finish. Absolutely love to see it. You ready, Jack? Oh
yeah.
Hey!
Back at the ship.
All aboard, ladies and gents. HMS PTL is sailing once again. Timu Pukki puts us 1-0 up. What a finish from the GOAT himself. The comment section is popping off. 867 of you now joining us.
What a goal. What a goal.
It's a great goal. And Kenny McLean trying to find Timu Pukki.
Oh, and Cantwell through. Todd Cantwell.
Surely, Toddy! Oh, it's a big chance for Todd. My hat.
Chris, scrap my score prediction. 7-0.
Oh, it's massive. Oh, it's massive.
If Toddy did pace of Timu there, he scores.
I tell you what, it's unfortunate, mate. Todd has to bury that as well. I'm not going to let him off.
By the way, I just spun the wheel, and this is a really exciting offer. Buy 3 cases of Lakens, get the 4th one completely free.
Oh, wow.
Code free case, and you can get 4 for the price of 3. So that's an absolute Barry bargain. Free case if you want your Lakens.
So many people in the comment section, so many people in the watch along now. Welcome to 900 of you in the house. Norwich City have just scored. Timu Pukki with an absolutely sublime finish. It's what he does. You know, I'm surprised he didn't take the first one, but goodness gracious me, he wasn't going to miss another one today, was it, Jack? We talked it up. Timu Pukki doing what he does best, and Norwich City are running the show now. There is no stopping us.
Azuka, great to have you in the chat as always, mate. Alexa, play Samba de Janeiro. There we go. Timu Pukki is so good at football. He's so good at football. He's so quick.
I know. Oakley here, he says, so pumped right now. Yeah, we're all pumped. Brilliant stuff. So many of you watching. Hello to Auntie Jane with the green and yellow love hearts. Lovely to see my auntie in the comment section today. Prime Colours is downing the Lakens. Oh, wow. Brilliant stuff. Oh, Cheesy's in with his joke, I think, as well. Here we go. Why are bodybuilders so good at making cheese, he says. Okay, the question is in. Let's wait for the answer. In the meantime, Norwich City have it, playing it out the back. As always, Tim Krul. Ooh, it's...
Huddersfield have just scored against Swansea, but it's offside.
Ooh, close.
Also, before we get Cheesy's response, we have the most pointless score update of all time. Thanks to Paul for letting us know that St Johnstone are beating Motherwell. We love it, Paul. Thank you.
Why not? Why the hell not? Thank you for your pointless score updates as always. Please do let us know when Oxford smash Ipswich up as well. We're looking forward to seeing the inevitable there. Anyway, Cheesy, where's your answer, mate? Come on. In the meantime, 20 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock. Big up good luck pronouncing that. Pookie Goat mode activated.
Well, when is it not activated? I mean, yeah, it's the equivalent of someone having like a sporty car and just constantly leaving it in sport mode, because why wouldn't you? You know, Pookie's constantly got goat mode activated.
Yeah, he's 100% had goat cheese melted on toast prior to kickoff today, isn't he? He really has. And of course, you can get your goat cheese from Cheesy Geezer of the Cheese Truckle. He says, "Why are?" Oh, you've gone with the answer. What was the question?
Yeah. Why a bodybuilder? I can't remember. Hang on.
Why are bodybuilders so good at making cheese?
Because they have huge calves.
Oh, it's good. John's been busy writing some new material this week, Jack.
That's it.
I think that might have been the last of the offcuts. So we look
cheesy.
We look forward to getting them all in. 920 of you now watching. Goodness gracious me, Bromley are beating Maidstone 1-0. Imagine watching that. Oh, that's awful. I tell you what isn't, Jack. Mario Vrancic finally groomed Bosnian Beckham, bounding about the midfield at the moment, just with such elegance. He's like an artist on the pitch, isn't he? He's just like everything he does is just perfection, time after time. Todd Cantwell now swaggering about midfield too. Grant Hanley getting involved. You know, we're so high up the pitch, really asserting our dominance on Rotherham now. 21 minutes, 59 seconds on the clock. Jack, how confident are you feeling now, mate?
Oh, very. That first goal is huge because Rotherham have to come and get it now. And they're going to open up, and there's going to be... We've created 4 clear-cut opportunities in the first 15 minutes of this game. I mean, that is phenomenal. Against the Rotherham side that are in good form, actually. You know, they've turned things around in the last 6 or 7 games. So, this has been an impressive start. This is why I love Norfolk. Simon, he once played bowls against Paul Warren's dad. That's phenomenal.
Love that. Fun fact for you all, my nanny, Funny Nanny, big up, she'll be watching. Funny Nanny used to be the England National Bowls president. There you go. Back for you. Up the old Acle Bowls Club. Anyway, in the meantime, Rotherham are attempting to press forward.
Ollie,
Skip, so good. Oh, so goodness me. We're getting some updates in the comment section. Swansea are losing. Wow. It's massive. Big. Oh, it's perfect. Wow. And there we go. Swansalona are losing to Huddersfield. Norwich are doing their job here at Carrow Road, mind, and it's an offside.
Are they losing?
And
they are losing. I tell you what, can someone did Harry Toffolo score it? Because that would be perfect. Huddersfield Town, you little beauties.
Oh, I love it. I've always rated Huddersfield. Massive football club, quality football club. Oh, dear.
I tell you what, if Oxford get a couple of goals against that team down the road, this could be the perfect day.
Yeah, it will be. It absolutely will be. By the way, just putting out there, if Norwich City do beat Rotherham by 4 goals to the good today, there will be a live rendition of the TNC Shanty. Just a reminder, just to give you even more of an incentive to want Norwich City to absolutely smash them today. Meanwhile, Tin Pot FC are losing to Middlesbrough. Thanks for the update, Aidan. Always appreciate it. Campbell was the goal scorer, apparently, Jack, if you didn't know already. Always. Oh, Michael's doing his job for our job for us. He says,
Vrancic coming forwards. This looks dangerous for Norwich City. Vrancic, will he find McLean? He will. Behind him.
Vrancic. Michael
He looks so good.
Michael says, lads, is there an app where we could check the scores?
There really is, Michael. One Football, link in the description.
Yeah, quality app. The best football app in the world, no debate. Along with the best beer in the world, Lakens. Great. And by the way, massive thanks to all of our sponsors. You know, so loyal and always supporting us throughout the years, enabling us to do some real impressive stuff for you guys. Emi Buendia, outside the box, tries to... Oh, he's gone down there. I don't think it's a penalty. But I tell you what, we're pushing Rotherham about now, aren't we?
Yeah, big time. Angus, what's the wheel for? The wheel, when we score, I spin it and you get an exclusive Lakens offer. The latest one is buy 3 cases of Lakens, which is 36 bottles, get a 4th free. So you save like well over 25 quid. Use the code free case. As Todd Cantwell's got the ball, he looked offside. He is offside. Toddy's movement is so good, says Adam. Yeah, I agree. That front three, like the last 3 games, they've just been exceptional. Like Cantwell, Buendia, Pookie, when they click, wow.
Jack, I wanted to say this last time, and I felt that we did have the opportunity against Coventry to do so, but we didn't. And I know this sounds quite complacent, but I really do think that Norwich City should have even more motivation than ever before in these
that's handball.
The next batches of games.
That's a booking as well.
Norwich in the next batches of games, Jack. We need to be getting up our goal difference. This is going to be tight. You know, it's going to be tight. And one of the areas that we've not got on our side at the moment, particularly in my opinion, is the goal difference. It might play its part. So these next games, let's absolutely smash teams 3 or 4-0. Let's really use this as a time to really assert our dominance on the league.
Shane, yeah, Shaney, stay calm, but Swansea are losing. My heart, yeah. It's going to be a long afternoon. Don't count your chickens just yet, but Brentford losing earlier on. That was the big one, I think. Swansea, Huddersfield are in awful form as well. So if they manage to beat Swansea, then that's some effort. Robin Frost, Van Barneveld regains his darts PDC card. World Sports. I didn't even know he'd lost it. I thought Barney was still going strong.
There you go.
Thanks for your darts update, Robin Frost. Really
and thanks for the updates from Kirsty as well on Facebook. She says that Huddersfield have just hit the bar.
So they're 1-0 up. They've hit the bar and they've had a goal disallowed.
Wow, brilliant.
Is Amy still in the comments? Swansea Amy.
Appreciate your... No, of course she's not. Appreciate the updates, by the way, people. We obviously can't do everything all at once. We do appreciate you diving in and giving us the updates. I've not seen Oxford scoring yet, though. What's going on there?
Yeah. Can we have an Oxford goal, please, people?
Yeah. Can you let us know when that's happening, please? We'd really appreciate that. Right. Susanna George is in the house, friend of the channel. She says, I have missed Zimbo. Yeah, I mean, we all love Zimbo, don't we? We love Zimbo. What a top man he is, and a great custodian and player and loyal servant for our football club. I love the fact that, and this is one of the things I miss about being at Carrow Road, is one of the things that I miss about being at Carrow Road, mate, is Christoph Zimmerman doing his lap of honour for every single game, just like clapping every single person in the stadium. That's what being a footballer should be about. And he's a beast in the gym as well. The old 120 bench press, probably warming up, probably only with one hand as well, quite frankly. Anyway, in the meantime, not much has been going on in this game.
I think the only difference with Zimbo and Gibson is Zimmerman's distribution's not as good as Gibson's, and that's really helped us this season.
We've got a question in here from Mystic Manson, Jack. He said, "What's the offer for
Manson? Free case. So hang on, let me get this right. If you want that, add 4 cases of beer, put in the code free case, and the basket price will be reduced by £25.
Oh, that's a hell of an offer, by the way.
Yeah, decent saving. That's actually, in terms of a monetary saving, that's the best on there. So we've done well with that.
We have.
Also, it was nearly. We've got a couple of charity donations on there. So if it lands on that, I'm going to be putting my hand in my pocket, and there'll be money going to Big C. So hopefully we get some free beer and some charity donations today.
Yeah, love a bit.
But we need some more goals.
Big C, of course, our official charity partner of the season, raised almost, what was it, $3,000 now for Big C, haven't we, Jack? Happy holidays.
Over $3,000.
Absolutely flying. Yeah. Big up the lads at Big C.
Well, we haven't. The viewers have.
Yeah, we, the family, the TNT community have done it together. Wow, big score update from Teemu Pukki. I hope you're not updating this on the pitch, mate. He says, "Oh,
you probably could."
Tranmere 0. Oh dear. Right.
Can we donate money to spin the wheel? I don't think that. I'm trying to save you money, Chaz Cats. You haven't got to pay me. We need more goals. I'll do a spin for every time Oxford score as well.
Right, Jack. This looks quite good. It's quite far out, but Norwich City have won a free kick halfway into Rotherham's half. All men back for Rotherham. The big man. Oh no, the big man's not. Oh yeah, the big man's gone up from the back. Let's see. They've slipped over as they've taken a free kick. Rotherham have headed out, and we've given away a free kick now to Rotherham. Still 1-0 Norwich City. 30 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Can we get to 1,000 viewers on the TNC Watchalong today? Come on, people. Share it with your mates. Retweet our pinned tweet on Twitter, please. It really does help. Let's get to 1,000 today. You can play your part to helping our fan channel grow. Oh, wow. Ashley Bootle says Middlesbrough beating Tin Pot FC 2-0 now. Wow. I mean, I would say I'm surprised, but I'm not, because Reading are absolutely woeful. I'm
going to the toilet quickly.
Oh, here we go. Right. So
there were no correct guesses today. So.
I think someone did say 30 minutes, didn't they, Jack?
Did they?
It's over.
Oh, Rotherham coming forwards. I might better not leave just yet. Clear it. Oh, that's horrendous. Oh,
dreadful. That's a horrendous cross from the Rotherham right midfielder, I think, number 19, whoever that is for Rotherham. It's a terrible cross, and Tim Krul now has the time to put the ball on the 6-yard line, 31 minutes in, and take a goal kick to calm things down nicely. Who got Jack's piss break bingo right today? Please do raise your hand if you got it right. I really hope we score, by the way. I love it. I loved it when we scored when Jack was dropping the kids off at the pool. That was absolutely superb. We might do here. Oh, goodness me, Teemu Pukki. Oh, no, he's giving it away to Rotherham. Oh, that's unfortunate there. Teemu Pukki almost pounces on the end of a loose pass from Rotherham and almost breaks through on goal, but we don't quite do it. Oh, goodness me. Here he is, the Emperor of Norfolk. He's running fast. Oh, no, he's gone out for a throw-in. That's a shame. Good to see the Emperor of Norfolk still getting really up to speed and really getting used to the championship nicely.
Chris, I was just thinking while I was depositing some beer into the toilet, how odd it would be if people are tuning in for the first time. We've got a 1980s-esque spin the wheel. We've got sailors' hats on. We're playing piss bingo.
That's what it's all about. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. It's as simple as that.
Did anyone get it right? Oakley got 30. What was it? 30 minutes, wasn't it? 35. That's pretty close.
Phrase, but I got 31. Wow. I think that might have been the exact moment that the beer was deposited. So Phrase is getting bonus points. Well done, Phrase. Congratulations. Right.
Grant Hanley has turned into such a good footballer.
Mate, turned? He's always been a good footballer.
Yeah, but he's gone to another level.
Agreed. Rotherham's starting to build here, Jack, actually. It's been 5 minutes where they have actually had some possession on the ball, which is a bit frustrating. By the way, Mario Vandic has lost his cool a little bit there. He's grabbed the ball after giving away a free kick to Rotherham, and he smashed his hand on the ball and bounced it up into the air in front of the referee's face. He does need to be careful because Rotherham will definitely be on the wind-up and will play the dirty game today. So we don't need to be getting any needless bookings. But it's good to see that passion nonetheless from the Bosnian Beckham. Oliver Waitman says, come on, you yellows. Oh, wow. Michael Daly, pointless-ish score update. He says, Barnet 0, Woking 1. Jamal Loza, thank you very much for the update. Tim Krul, massive punch. And it's gone out for a Rotherham throw-in. Only 30 3rd minute and 50th second. Norwich City are still playing some nice football, but at the moment, Rotherham have had 5 minutes of joy, haven't they, Jack?
Yeah, relative joy. I mean, they've got the ball in our half, which I guess is
was it Emmy?
progression. But
Simon's correcting me. That was Emmy, apparently, that free
oh
kick.
no, well done. Cool. Yeah, they look a threat from set pieces, and that's it. Like, yeah, we need a second goal, and I think we will get the second goal. Oh, what a touch from Teemu Pukki that is. He feels confident against that number 30. He really does.
I've just realised I've not changed my Twitter profile picture yet to my HMS Pistol League hat. Let me sort that out for you people. I know you love a bit of that on a match day. There you go.
Yeah, certainly corners and long throws, the threat for Rotherham. But Norwich just looks so silky. When we're in possession, we look so composed. We're knocking it about so beautifully.
We are. Why not? And why not?
Go on, Toddy. Get it. Well played.
Toddy. Go on, Toddy. March on. Give it. Well done, Todd. Brilliant.
Give me.
Emperor of Norfolk. Back to Toddy. Brilliant football this, by the way. Todd Cantwell. And he's drawn the free kick so well.
He's good at that. Madison did that. Well, all of the best like number 10s do that, don't they? Drawing a foul.
Agreed, mate. Agreed. Todd's really, like, in my opinion, like really tuned into that recently. Like using his body well. Like Wes did it incredibly well for Norwich. Of course, not the strongest player, but knew where to put his body to try and draw those fouls. So, really good to see that side of Todd's game developing. Emi Buendia now, he's found himself out on the left-hand side. And he's got the ball back, and now here we go. He's off. He's running. He's taken one. Head up. Looks behind him. No one's there. Feeds it into Bosnian Beckham. Get out your feet, son. Brilliant. Emperor of Norfolk. Go on, Norwich. Lovely possession here for Norwich City. This is a great spell of passing. This looks like we're building something here, Jack. It's gone out to the right-hand side now. Maxi Aarons, the Barcelona-bound boy. Back to Todd Cantwell.
Oh, brilliant pass.
Pukki cuts across the box. No one's there. Oh.
So good from Norwich, this. Max Aarons, there is so much confidence. Max Aarons, what a run this is. Oh, look for the cross. Doesn't quite find anyone and cleared by Rotherham. Norwich fancy themselves in one-on-one positions today. They think they're fast. They think they're better. They think they're stronger than their Rotherham counterparts. And from what we've seen so far, they're right to think that.
Yeah, they are. Nottingham Forest beating Blackburn elsewhere. Pointless score update for you.
I'm really surprised how Blackburn have tailed off. Like, I thought they were going to be.
Me too, because they were brilliant against us, weren't they, mate? They were good against us.
They were, yeah. They've got a great squad as well. They've got a really great squad. I don't know why Max has left this.
Well, probably because he can't reach it, mate.
I don't know. It doesn't even look that high, does it?
He's miles away from it, isn't he?
I don't know. I think he just misjudged it. I don't know.
Good to see Norfolk Cafu's MK Dons are 2-0 up. They'll be can't wait to see them absolutely smash Ipswich in when they play them next.
When do they play each other?
I think it's relatively near the end of the season, so MK Dons will have the chance to put the nail in Ipswich's League One relegation coffin, which will be brilliant. So many of you in the comment section, so good to see you. Prime Colours says timestamp 37 minutes 22 seconds. We are on as we speak. Thanks to Oscar, he's saying that Oxford Ipswich still 0-0. Right, will you keep an eye on that for us, Oscar? We are definitely going to celebrate when the inevitable happens today. Bosnian Beckham, brilliant ball out. Lovely. Go on. Give it. Brilliant. Shoot, Emmy. Oh, it's got to be two. It's a good chase, good defending. I must say it's a great block from Rotherham there. It's do or die stuff. Bosnian Beckham's found himself in acres of space. He cuts it. Emmy's got so much space and time there, and he's somehow hit the defender. I've absolutely no idea how, but Rotherham have counting their lucky stars there.
We're creating so many good opportunities here. I mean, what's that? That's 3 1-on-1s we've missed now.
Yeah, I'm a bit uncomfortable with that, Jack. And feel free to tell me to shut up and stay calm. But I just think the amount of chances that we've had in this first half, Rotherham will be desperate and be really thankful to go in at half time and get that team talk from Guardiola. You know, Norwich absolutely should have put this game to bed at least 10 minutes ago now. But look, we are still winning, and we've had results go our way today as well. So we can't have it easy, and we didn't expect this to be a complete whitewash today, did we? We know that Rotherham can fight and work hard. We've come up against Rotherham on numerous occasions in the last few seasons, and we know what they're about. And here we go. This is where I think there is the only slight weakness for Norwich City coming up today, Jack, and that's a corner kick. Rotherham have got one.
It's a strength for Rotherham. They're very tall. They've also tried to score direct from the corners on a couple of occasions. They have had it in the back of the net, and it probably should have counted. Throwing from the left side. Oh, that's a terrible corner.
It's a good header out as well from Maxiano. Yep, Maxi Aaron's there. Great header out. Brilliant stuff. Mr. Radio Floyd, he's always here. Top man. He says, come on, you yellows. Yeah, absolutely. James KD says it should be 4-0 here. You're right, James. 100%. It should be 4, at least 4, maybe 5 or 6. The City stand have commented saying Lambert for manager of the month for keeping a clean sheet against Northampton and not conceding yet today. Yeah, it's a great shout, the City stand. Almost as great as your fish. In the meantime, 39 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Rotherham have just absolutely Johnny Wilkinsoned it into the upper Barclay from the outside of the box. The score is still Norwich City 1, Rotherham 0. 926. We're so agonisingly close to 1,000 viewers. Please do us a favour. If you are going to enjoy the content today, do us one thing. Get your mates involved. Grab the link. Get it in your group chats and get back in here immediately. Let's try and get to 1,000 people today watching. Seeing some interesting Ipswich stats. Oakley Rivers, Ipswich 0, Oxford 0, possession 47-53, shots 4-3. I love a bit of that. Is that on One Football you're getting that information, Oakley? Thank you. Do appreciate it. It's gone all the way back. Norwich City passing it about the back here. Tim Krul playing it to
Chris. I'll tell you what makes a big difference playing on a pitch that
Christoph Simon, it's a bad slip up from Christoph Simon. He's given it to the Rotherham player. Sorry, Jack. And it's crossed him and it's gone out. Sorry, Jack.
It makes a big difference playing on a pitch that doesn't resemble a freshly ploughed field, doesn't it?
Mate, honestly, that was a terrible pitch. It was like a basketball court as well. I'm surprised that Todd Cantwell was pulling out all of those skills because the way the ball was bouncing was just mental, wasn't it? And I must say, I'm sure the Norwich City players aren't looking forward to going back there. Next week, isn't it, against Birmingham? So that won't be particularly pleasurable for the lads, but hopefully they'll get the job done.
Timestamp for Aiden, 41:33 on the clock. Oh, big news. Shrubeni scored for Paderborn.
Of course he has.
Great stuff.
Icon, he scores goals. We told you all that. You laughed at us. You're not laughing anymore, are you?
It's genuinely a great striker, Shrubeni.
Genuinely. 41 minutes, 53 seconds. Rotherham now crossing the ball deep into the Norwich City half. They found themselves out on the edge of the box. It's an early shot, and Tim Krul collects it with ease.
We should be further than one ahead, shouldn't we?
Tempo's dropped a wee bit, hasn't it, Jack?
Yeah, it has a little. I mean, Rotherham, to be fair, the last 10 minutes they've been better. I mean, I wouldn't say they're, pulling up trees just yet, but
do you know, I've just seen a stat, Jack, on Twitter that I'd encourage everyone else to look at, which has been shared by the Sky Bet Champ on Twitter, their official account. They say that Norwich City are unbeaten in their last 13 home games, 1-9, drawn 4, and it's been our best run since August 2009 under Paul Lambert. Love it. Just turn the dagger. Let's beat that Lambert record. And absolutely remove him from any sort of success full time at the club. By the way, lots of people giving Ipswich hate in the comments. Not surprised though.
Hanley on the ball deep into the Rotherham half. He'll pick his head up and he'll run at them and he'll find Vrancic. He's had a frustrating game so far, but he'll deliver a ball. And it's found Emi Buendia in the box. Can he do something magical? Normally he can. Out to Toddy Cantwell. This is good from Norwich City.
Yeah, it's very good. Todd Cantwell finding space in their box. Rotherham can't be affording to do that against us. What
a flick. Aaron's
gone. Oh, it's so good from Todd there. He finds a a lovely pocket of space. He builds that for himself with a delicious bit of skill, gets it to Max Aarons. Max gets an early crossing, but no one's there again. A couple of occasions we've had that in the last 2 minutes, haven't we, Jack?
What a pass from Toddy Cantwell. We just love them little flicks and tricks, don't we?
So good, so good. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff from Norwich City. Controlling the game well at the moment, dare we say. But we do need to score again. And wouldn't it be lovely, Jack, to score just before half-time like we did against Coventry? Because we know then that Norwich City can definitely 100,000,000% get the job done.
Well, we did it against Stoke, didn't we? We were 1-0 up. Should have had a second. Got it just before half-time. Same against Coventry. So hopefully the next minute or so of this half that's left, we'll see a Norwich goal because we certainly deserve to be.
We do.
2 up. I guess that on the flip side, we're thankful that Rotherham weren't given that goal because it looked a goal to me.
Yeah, I'm surprised, I have to admit. Paul says, lovely football. Yeah, it has been lovely football, mate. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, by the way, please do give it a thumbs up. We really appreciate that. Muchas gracias. Back to Tim Krul for Norwich City now. Almost half-time. Rotherham will be pleased to get in at the break, won't they, Jack? Because they should be, well, they are going to be counting their lucky stars, aren't they, really, that they're not 5-0 down already. Norwich have had the chances, and particularly that Timu Pukki one. I think it was possibly under 8 minutes into the game. It's such a good chance. But, look, absolutely can't moan. Still plenty of time in this game to... Oh, by the way, Rotherham getting fairly lively there on the Bosnian Beckham.
I'm not really too sure what else Rotherham can do because they've obviously come to try and just pack out the midfield and nullify, but they haven't done that. They need to chase the game, but they also need to stay strong at the back. So it's going to be an interesting half-time team talk for Paul Warne because they've struggled in this half. I was expecting more from Rotherham, I must admit.
Were you?
Yeah, I think so. Usually when you go up against the Rotherham side, you barely create chances. Okay. And we've had 5 clear-cut chances this game. Yeah, true. And you expect them to be a little bit more defensively sound than what they have been. You are very right. By the way, people, coming up to half-time now, get in your one-word half-time summaries, please. We will get as many up on screen as possible. Comment wherever you're watching, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, via Periscope. Get in your comments. We will read as many out as possible. We want to see your one-word summaries. There you go. Half-time. Norwich City 1, Rotherham 0. Convincing, Jack? Yeah, very convincing. I mean, the only moment of doubt for Norwich was that corner. A couple of really good. Swansea have just scored. Not to worry. Swansea 1-1. The only moment of doubt was them early corners. One of them went in. One of them was cleared off the line by Tim Krul. But Norwich have looked so promising going forwards. I mean, the Pukki goal's beautifully taken. Just completely cut open Rotherham. He should have scored another one. Vrancic should have scored. Buendia should have scored. And when I say should have scored, genuine one-on-one, just the keeper to beat. In Buendia's case, the keeper to be seen. So Norwich will be pleased. Farke will be pleased.
Yeah, I like that.
No changes to make. Really.
No, I like that from you, Jack, because you start to lose a bit of connection, by the way, old boy. Anyway, in the meantime, whilst Jack's internet is sorting itself out, let's get your one-word summaries on. AJC Golf says wasteful. Christopher Rayner says first. Okay, yeah, he's feeling quite optimistic. We love a bit of that. Adam says controlled. Chambers says saucy. Steve says secure. Harry says shit. Phil Jones, wow, of course, footballer, says comprehensive. Ollie Baines photography says steady. Sonny says godly. Jeffy D says lively. Mama Reeves in the house, big up Mama Reeves, she says come on you yellows. Gentile 1969 says good. Yeah, we like a bit of that. Jim Memory says easy. Timu Pukki says Finland. Sam Ford says wasteful. Lots of I think what we're getting a little bit there, Jack, is I think I'm sensing an element of frustration from the great TNC Watchalong fans. Some people are saying, yeah, this is comfortable, get your deck chair out. But a lot of people's words are kind of saying, well, actually, yeah, we have been wasteful in front of goal. And there is always, as a football fan, naturally that seed of doubt in your mind that says, oh my God, we've now given them this chance to regather themselves. And if they nick one, they're right back in the game. I don't think we are going to see that today, dare I say. I think Norwich City will be all right and they'll see the game out. We are looking so good when we break forwards. I've absolutely no doubt that we'll create at least 3 or 4 more chances in the second half. But there is always that worry, isn't there, Jack?
Yeah. How's my internet? Can you see me and hear me?
I can. You've straightened up, sir.
I'm back from the dead. Look, yeah, of course you want to be scoring more. I think I would be more worried if Norwich were 1-0 up, but it was the only chance that they'd created. Creating chances hasn't been an issue today, and it hasn't been an issue all season. And 90% of the time we go on to score more goals. So I'm really pleased with what I've seen. I think we'll continue to create more. I think Rotherham will probably put up slightly more of a punch in the second half. I was also going to say Conor Hourihane again on the score sheet for Swansea. What a bit of business that he's been for them. Yeah. Quick one here. Robert saying any chance hit the player's arm? Should it have been a pen? No, not for me. It was up against his body. It wasn't outside of his kind of body, so it wasn't a penalty. It was a good bit of defending actually.
I forgot about that chance, by the way. That's annoying. Yeah. I forgot that was a massive chance as well. It's not just that Timu Pukki chance in and around the 8 to 10 minute mark. It was Emi Buendia's as well. Goodness me! But by the way, that Timu Pukki, Emi Buendia, Todd Cantwell triangle, they are working so well together today, aren't they, Jack? They just are so tuned in to where each other are going to go. They know the runs they're going to make. I think Timu Pukki actually said that in his post-match after Coventry. He knows what Emi's going to do. Emi knows exactly what he's going to do. And he was delighted to, of course, assist Emi in the week and vice versa. So look, we are where we are. We won the up. You can't complain. Results going our way at the moment. Only disappointing thing is Ipswich aren't losing yet, which I'm quite surprised about. Lambert, maybe give him a 5-year contract.
Yeah, maybe. I've still got faith in Oxford. Yeah, it's been a controlled half from Norwich. The amazing thing is you've got Cantwell, Buendia, and Pukki, and arguably you've got 3 of the best players in the Championship within the same starting 11, which is simply like astonishing. Really, a big thanks to everyone reminding me. I always forget this. Thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring the Watchalongs. You can download the OneFootball app. I know loads of you already have it, but if you haven't, it's free. It's a genuinely brilliant app to have on match day. All of the latest news on Norwich and anyone else you may want. All of the tables, the stats, the goals, whatever you want, it's there. OneFootball. A big thanks to them, guys. Links in the description.
Yeah, big up OneFootball. We love a bit of OneFootball. Best app. If you want to get any stats on anything, if it's not on OneFootball, it's not worth knowing, quite frankly. There's been a great question here from Samuel Stevens, who says, would you like to see Anel playing, Jack? Does this game need a bit of an El Hernandez?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Okay.
I think I would like to see Anel on, but I'd like to see him not straight away, but let's give him enough time to actually bed into the game. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, at the moment, is maybe the option is you take off Vrancic and move Cantwell into the 10, but I haven't seen, they've all been good. I think they've all looked really, really promising. So I wouldn't be forcing changes. I think sometimes a game is suited to a substitution, but at the moment it's not for me.
Paul, great shout here. Bit of an upset on the cards at Portaloo Road. 12th place Ipswich are holding 8th place Oxford to a draw.
Oxford are in very good form as well. If Ipswich get a point today, then that's certainly a new contract for Paul Lambert on the horizon. Great point from Susanna. I'd love to see Onel, but this side isn't done yet. I think they've got more to give at the moment. To be fair, I think Vrancic will be frustrated with his performance so far. It was a fantastic opportunity for him to score. Couple of sloppy passes. Would like to see a bit more from Mario in the second half. There was another wonderful stat I heard in the week. 50% of Mario Vrancic's assists this season have been back heels.
Wow. Hello. That's a
2 out of 4 of his assists have been back heels this season.
Wow. That is fantastic. Why not? I mean, if you can do it, why not? Has there ever been a player that's had that many assists with back heels? Who knows? I tell you what stat I did enjoy, and it was we do love a bit of NCFC numbers here on Talk Norwich City, and they they tweeted out the stat, which was the Grant Holt, Wes versus Emmy and Pookie, because of course now I think Pookie and Emmy have combined to actually overtake the total and Holty did. So I actually voice messaged Grant Holt when I found that out, and I obviously stuck it into him a bit and said, "How do you feel about that, big man?" And he said, "No, I hadn't seen it, to be fair, mate. But how many of them were in the Prem?" So there you go. So Holty's still clinging on, which I loved a bit of that. So fair play to Holty. And but what a joy, let's talk about Emi Buendia now, Jack. What a brilliant first half from him again. I know he misses a big chance, but he's just so good. He picks the ball up and he's just. You've said this, and quite a few people have said it on Twitter after the Coventry game. And let's open up this conversation now. Is Emi Buendia the best, most talented footballer we've ever had at Norwich City?
I mean, I don't know, because you'll obviously have, the Chris Suttons of the world who, played in Europe and beat Bayern Munich. You'll have players that have won more trophies for Norwich City, but you'll have the likes of James Maddison, who had just wonderful seasons. But I don't think since Wes I've had as much enjoyment watching a single player as much as Buendia. I mean, he's just majestic. Like, the goals are there now, so we can't even moan about that. The assists have always been there.
Yeah,
the tenacity he just fits Farke's way of playing, the tenacity, and I know it sometimes results in red cards, which is far from ideal, but he brings so much. He just brings everything, and we saw how worse we were without him. I mean, it was gulfs in class. So I mean, it's a bold question to say, is he the best we've ever had? I mean, he's certainly up there, and if someone was to argue that he is, then I wouldn't be arguing against them, I don't think.
Let us know in the comment section if you think Emi Buendia is quite possibly the most talented Norwich player that we've ever had. Certainly, I mean, I'm 27 years old. I mean, for me, he's definitely up there with Wes in terms of most talented. The flicks, the tricks, the turns of pace, the creativity, the intelligence, the runs, the through balls. He's got it all. He really does. And someone else that's got it all is Matthew Carter. Thanks so much for your £2 super chat, and thanks for tuning in as always to the #1 Norwich City fan channel and the TNC Watchalong. Loads of people have really sparked up around this. Kieran Lynn says Maddison. Chayton agrees. He says Madders.
Yeah, but the thing with Madders is he didn't do it in the Premier League for us, and I know he's doing it now. And Maddison is a phenomenal player, but I think in terms of what we've seen in a Norwich shirt, Emmy's above what Maddison was.
Yeah, great shout from Dale Johns, by the way. Huckabee for me, yeah. And I'll never ever forget, genuinely, like when he was announced as a player. I just remember the hairs standing up on my arm when it was announced on the pitch, and I was just like, we could not believe that we managed to secure Hucks. And to be fair, Hucks, himself has said, it was a big call for him to take a risk to move to Norwich. He would have had some bigger offers from other clubs, but it's just so good. It was brilliant. He was so good for Norwich. So Huckabee is a great shout and is definitely up there. Stace is clearly on the Lakens. They say Malumbu.
Talking about Lakens, sorry, I've just had a message from Lakens. We've had someone redeem the free case offer. So
wow, brilliant!
Add 4 cases of Lakens to your basket. Put in the code free case in the voucher section, and you'll get a case completely free. It's the best offer we've done all season.
Hell of an offer. Well done, and thanks so much for Lakens for being the official beer supplier to Talk Norwich City. 20% off in the description below. John Boy, £2. What about Mark Fotheringham, the Fozzie flick? Well, you joke, but Fozzie, I'm biased towards Fozzie. Fozzie's a good mate of mine, so let's not abuse Fozzie today. Harry says James Husband.
Where is James Husband now, by the way? Let me have a look.
Oh, God, don't even start. I'd rather say no comment. Let's not go there.
Blackpool.
He was a horror show, wasn't he? He really was. Yeah. David Berman, the man with the best cocktail, he says Rule Fox. Yeah, Foxy's got to be up there. Troy says Bellamy.
I loved Bellamy.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't actually I wasn't actually alive to see him play, sadly. But yeah, Bellamy was a very, very good player for Norwich, and I can appreciate if you were in that generation, the old Coleman's mustard kit generation, you would definitely put Craig Bellamy up there. Loads of people are getting in on the most talented Norwich City player shout. Russell says, how hasn't Holt been mentioned? Well, look, we all love Holty, don't we? He banged in the goals. I think what we're talking about here, though, Jack, is we're talking about flair, aren't we? We're talking about raw talent. Like Holty was a workhorse. Like he worked. But I don't think necessarily Holt was gifted it. He worked to get, like, really worked. And he just did all of the dirty stuff and all of the proper classic football stuff so well.
And Holty was never going to be signed by Chelsea for 30 million, was he? But, you know, Maddison has been signed for big money from a recent Premier League champion. Buendia will go for more cash than Maddison did. I tell you, I'll throw another one in there who I think, if it wasn't for injury, would have gone to the very top. Dean Ashton.
Yeah, great.
Like one of the most, probably Pookie is just above, but in terms of gifted finishers, Dean Ashton was unbelievable.
He was. Yeah, he was. He was a brilliant player. We did a great podcast with Dean Ashton as well. Make sure you go and check that one out. Nathan says Nathan Redmond. There you go. Nathan sticking up.
I think Nathan Redmond will go in the Murphy's category in terms, and Pritchard as well. Someone who just you would have expected more from in their career. Like, I agree. I love Nathan Redmond. I thought he was brilliant, but it never quite kicked on. The same with the Murphys. The same with
oh my goodness gracious me,
Pritchard.
Jack. Look at this for a TNC setup that we've just had in on Twitter from Trudy Westbury at Talk Norwich City. Right, look at this. Let's just take this in, okay? Look at that.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's a sand pit. That is paradise, right? This is our setup today. My husband set up the Maldives in our living room yesterday for my 40th birthday. I can't go for real, so today it's cocktails and TNC Watchalong on the beach.
That is phenomenal.
That's TNC setup of the Watchalong. There's no one that's going to beat that. Trudy Westbury, congratulations. And by the way, happy 40th birthday. Let's hope the boys do the job for you in the second half. They are out on the pitch now, ready to do it. Mustafa, hello.
Oliveira was the best talent I've seen. The complete striker. Jack, remember his goal in Germany pre-season? I can't remember. I was probably on the beers. If we had him in the Premier League, we would have survived. Well, look, I don't agree, Mustafa, but if you were to ask, and I know Wes, was it Wes or was it someone else? Russ said that Nelson was like one of the best finishers he's ever seen in training. The problem with Nelson was he was far too greedy. He wasn't a team player, Nelson. He suffered with that across his career. But in terms of an actual finisher, he was very good. And he scored a lot of goals for us as well.
Ryan says, how many drinks have you had, Mustafa?
Also, Mustafa, thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Right. Yeah. I don't know about you, Chris. This has felt like the longest half time ever.
Yeah, it has, isn't it?
And Rotherham are just kind of
not
like coming out with much pace, are they?
It's kind of like watching a funeral procession, watching Rotherham come out for the second half, Jack. They're just they're not up for it, are they? I think Warren's given them an absolute bollocking, that's for sure. They don't look up for it, do they? But look, let's let the football do the talking. Norwich City already out for the second half. Rotherham are out late for the second half, which is interesting to see. Ryan Beaven, great shout, by the way. He says, Mbakani, the streets will never forget. They won't indeed. I'll never forget. That was honestly the most scary photo with a footballer I've ever had in my life. Like, he was driving out of Carrow Road. So I went, Mbok, let's have a picture, mate. Have a picture. I'm really excited, as you would be, to meet Mbakani, for God's sake. Like, absolute hero. Winds down his window and his driver's there. And I kid you not, Mbakani just literally he grunted at me. And I was just like, oh my God, like, please don't kill me. but he's got the picture. And it's my favourite.
He was a great player, Mbakani. I know we were paying him stupid money, but I really liked Mbakani.
Yeah. He was what we needed at that time, but sadly, I think genuinely he just couldn't get over the language barrier. That was a massive problem for him.
Well, it was also a team that, that squad was just a lot of misfits, really. I mean, the recruitment at that time was just woeful.
Archie, hell of a shout. By the way, Adrian's put here Chris Sutton. Yeah, Chris Sutton, absolute baller, no doubt. And Mr. Sensible himself, Colin Rogers, agrees. By the way, we've kicked off.
Yeah, Rotherham have made a couple of changes. Sorry, I've missed it. Can someone let us know what the changes are and on what position of the pitch?
Can someone
45 minutes, 47 seconds time check.
Yes, 906 of you strapped in for the second half so far. Can we get that to 1,000 viewers? Do us a favor, retweet our pinned tweet, give it a like on YouTube, share it with your mates, get them in for the second half. Hopefully we will see a glorious Norwich City second half performance. Hopefully this won't go well for Rotherham. They're taking a long throw in here, and to be fair, they've done it well. They've got a head there. No, they haven't. It's gone out. Oh, they've won a corner kick. Rotherham have got a corner kick very early into the second half. This is where Norwich City are weak. We know that. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get that out. Let us know your final score predictions in the comment section. Let's get a few of them on screen as well. How do you think this game's going to finish up, Jack? Are you still sticking with your 7-0?
Not quite.
Tell you what, it's a great shot from
Rotherham.
Rotherham.
The crossbar.
I think actually Tim Krul has tipped that one to the bar. Let's watch that back. It's gone to the outside the box. Rotherham players belted it.
Oh, what a strike from the Rotherham man.
It's a brilliant strike.
Oh.
It's a great strike. Very unfortunate.
I'll tell you what, Rotherham will feel very hard done by they haven't scored so far. And it's yet more proof that Norwich City need to add to their tally because Rotherham aren't out of this.
Oh, I do not like that at all, by the way. Do not like that at all.
I'm talking about Murphy. He just scored for Cardiff.
There you go. Lots of you getting in your final score predictions. I'm going to get them up on screen now. Mark Harmer on Facebook. Welcome to you, Mark. He says 2-1 Norwich. Thomas says 3-1 Norwich. AJC Golf says 2-0. Basong says easy 4-0. Gental 1969 says 3-1. Christopher Rayner. Here he is. He says 3-0. Ryan Fox, 3-1. Brilliant. Loads of real positive Norwich City score predictions there and how this game will finish up. Thank you, as always, for all of your score predictions. I sincerely hope it's not that one, Craig. That's for sure. That will be
not many people predicting a Rotherham goal, which surprises me slightly. I think there's still plenty of goals left in this game.
Yeah, agreed, mate. Agreed. Particularly if Norwich City get up to speed like they did in the first half. I can't see us missing. If we create chances like we did in the first half, we'll bury them, mate. I think we've done.
No,
mate, it's a terrible foul from Rotherham. It's definitely a free kick for Norwich. Absolutely.
I think Paul Warren would have been disgusted from his first half showing from his
100%. He would have been spitting out his pear drop. And for those of you that listen to the TNT podcast exclusive with the current Rotherham manager, Warniola, Paul Warren, you'll know that he's got quite a lot of pre-match rituals. He has a pear drop. He's got to wear the same shoes. He's very, very religious about what he does on a match day. So, do give that a listen. He's a very funny, emotional bloke, Paul Warren. Great guy. Yeah. He doesn't get the points today. Gollins Vlogs is in the house, as always. Thank you very much for your support. They say second goal needs to come very soon. Jack, is that where you're at as well?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Rotherham they're certainly higher up the pitch. They're pressing higher, but that presents opportunity for Norwich because when you've got Cantwell, Buendia and Pukki running at you, there's going to be space. I mean, I was genuinely delighted with the amount of chances we created in that first half, and hopefully we'll do the same. We'll do the same in this half. Great point from Chaz Tats, though. 1-0 gets us the same points as 4-0. So either is fine. I'm seeing, apparently, Huddersfield have scored.
Oh, really? No.
Huddersfield have scored a goal. Swansea are behind.
Oh, Swans alone of this, Swans alone of that. There you go. Have some of that, boys. 2-1 down to Huddersfield. Happy holidays. Brilliant. Superb news, that. Thanks for the updates. Really appreciate that in the comments section.
We still need to win our game, though, people. Let's not forget that.
We do. And Rotherham have knocked on the door early on in the second half, haven't they, Jack? That strike,
yeah, they have.
Rotherham is a very good one.
Oh, it was a beautifully struck.
I mean, they'll be frustrated with that, and I still stand by it. I think they'll be very frustrated with that very strange first half goal disallowed. I've no idea why that one was disallowed.
Well,
but
the strange one was there was no appeal. Like there was no appeal from a Norwich player for a foul. There was no appeal once it had got disallowed from Rotherham.
I think we've been eye followed there, Jack. I just don't think eye follow told the story there at all. By the way,
but everyone was saying that it was. They were saying it was a foul. This is a chance for Pukki if he can get this under control. Oh, well defended from Rotherham.
That's a big ball up from Todd Cantwell, and Teemu Pukki's almost got onto the end of that, and it's gone back now to the Rotherham goalkeeper. 50 minutes, 58 seconds of you into the game. 927 of you watching the TNC Watchalong. Thanks so much for joining us today, as always.
Pukki.
Pukki, I mean, he's just a bit heavy with his touch there. He would have been through, and it would have been 2-0 without a shadow of a doubt. But Emmy's just slightly overdone the pass there. Frustrating there, Jack. We're not quite finding that magic fluidity in midfield that we had in the first half.
No, it's coming there. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I think we will be fine.
Rotherham have just come out, in this second half slightly differently to the way they were playing first half, which, will take some adapting from Norwich to figure out what they're doing. But once we have, we'll be absolutely fine.
On a very, 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 very serious note, if Huddersfield beat Swansea, that is massive because
huge.
Because seriously, mate, I've obviously been looking at Swansea's fixtures, and I didn't see them losing for the next 5. To be honest with you, really didn't. But that's and they narrowly beat Forest, by the way. They were lucky to beat Forest. As the Swansea fans themselves are saying. And maybe they're getting their just desserts today, and rightly so, against Huddersfield. Fair play to Huddersfield. But anyway, that's enough about anyone else. Norwich City are 1-0 up, 52 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Todd Cantwell keeping the ball in midfield. It's gone all the way back to the Scottish shithouse, Grant Hanley, and back to Tim Krul.
Yeah, I think, let's worry about our game first. But I cannot believe Brentford have lost 3 in a row. I'm well beaten in all of them as well.
I can.
Emi Buendia charging forwards. He's got Pukki to find. Will he find him? No, he'll go alone. No, he will go to Pukki. Pukki. Oh, what a save.
He's offside anyway. He's offside anyway.
3-1 Huddersfield.
No. Oh, my God. You are joking me. That's got to be a joke. No. You're joking me. That's absolutely massive. That's massive. Is that true? That's huge for Norwich, that.
Oh.
That's huge.
3-1 Huddersfield.
Wow, absolutely brilliant. And I'm sorry to say it. I'm so sorry to say it. But can the bedwetters please behave themselves now? I guess it was absolute nonsense. Swansea and Brentford were never going to blow away this league. I've absolutely no idea what the hell they were on about. I don't care. I'll stand by it. Norwich City are definitely the best team in this league, and we are proving it here today. Here we go.
By the way, sure it's 3. Oh yeah, it is 3-1.
By the way,
can we have an Oxford goal, please, people?
Big chance, by the way, for Norwich there. Although it was offside, it's good to see that we created a real
Skip
straight away in second half. Play it. Brilliant ball from Skip. Is he offside, Toddy? There, I think he's offside.
It's just, a heavy pass, wasn't it? Yeah, there is confirmation. Huddersfield 3-1 against Swansea. Love this from Sean. A bit of Oxford positivity. Oxford won 4 of the last 5 games. Let's make that 5 from 6 today. Sean, come on the Oxford.
I hope so. I've got some money on it, old boy. Let us know. Keep me updated, mate. We need to know how they're getting on. Right. Skip. Brilliant stuff from Norwich City. Trying to get it. It's a little bit naughty from there. And for some reason, my iFollow has just crashed. I didn't get that. Oh! I tell you what I've done. I've accidentally hit the Siri button on my computer there. I do apologize.
Yeah, your microphone went a bit strange there. You sounded like someone off Robot Wars.
I didn't quite understand that.
Amazing. Can we have a card, please, Ref? Agree with Susanna. A card would be lovely, but once again, the referee not wanting to take control of this game.
By the way, we had a lovely message from Susanna on the TNC Instagram this week. She said, I was having a bit of a bad day today, lads, but I watched the goal celebrations on the TNC Instagram, and I instantly were made to feel better. So big up to Susanna. She enjoys watching the goal celebrations. 55 minutes, 12 seconds in. Norwich City knocking on the door. Rotherham do pose a threat, though, and results have gone our way, haven't they, Jack, elsewhere? Goodness me, what a day of football. All we need now is for Oxford to beat Ipswich, as they probably will, given their record. And it's been the perfect weekend of football. Oh, lovely stuff there, by the way, from, I think is that Kenny? Blimey, Kenny to Lionel Messi there for a second.
Kenny's been the unsung hero of this season. He really has been.
I love the fact that Kenny, he's not just your sideways merchant. I love the fact that he picks the ball up and he wants to drive it forwards as fast as possible. I really love that.
Oh, what a pass, Emmy. Oh, what? Oh, that is a Cantwell. Oh, how has Emmy found the pass there?
Hey, I'm behind you again, by the way.
Give it a little refresh. It was a sublime pass from Buendia. It's a tricky opportunity. That. Oh my goodness, 4-1 Huddersfield.
No, you're having a laugh. That's got to be a joke.
4-1 Huddersfield.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Go on the Huddersfield. Smash them in. Yes, please. Brilliant stuff. Wow. Wow. Oh, here we go, Jack. Norwich City are going through on goal now. No, they're not. Emmy. Oh, that's heavy from Rotherham. Emmy's gone down. Ref's going over. That's a dirty.
Same again. Same. It was a Heckway, wasn't it? Same again.
And that man is the player that Daniel Farker was livid with, by the way. I think it's that man. And that's heavy. It's over the top of the ball. He's not in control. Let's watch this back there. Bosnian loses it out. Oh, mate. He's not even booked him for that.
Oh.
That tackle. Have you just seen that tackle from Rotherham?
It's a red. That's disgusting.
How's he not been booked for that?
What? He hasn't even been booked?
He's not been booked for it.
That's a red.
Maybe he is
going to be a red card. It has to be a red.
How is he not? Well, he would have done it already, wouldn't he? Surely. He would have red carded him already if it was a red, mate. How the hell has he not been booked for that? This championship refereeing is like absolutely appalling. It really is so bad. Oh no, here he is. He's going in the book now, mate.
It has to be a red card.
He's not. He's putting him in the book.
Huddersfield 4-up. Good for the goal. Brilliant for the goal difference. I mean, it's remarkable because Swansea have got the best defensive record in this division before today. They were absolutely phenomenal. It's only a booking. That is disgraceful refereeing. Considering he's just had a foul as well.
Absolutely no idea. By the way, Daniel Farker is now having a few words with Paul Warne, who's literally like just idolising Daniel Farker, isn't he? He absolutely loves him. They've gone for a little conversation about that challenge. He's not sure. Paul Warne is probably agreeing with Daniel Farker. It was definitely out of control. No idea.
I mean, what's the ref seeing there? That's obviously a red, isn't it?
He's only booked him, mate. I'm very surprised. And I think this is going to be Rotherham's game plan now for the rest of this second half. We knew this was coming, which is why we were so adamant on him getting sent off. By the way, the ref there has gone over to the Norwich City bench. I'm not sure why. That's interesting. I've never seen that in a long time since he went over to the bench to sack off Chrissy Domagala wrongly against Ipswich. There you go. There you go. Anyway, Norwich City have a free kick in a very, very good position.
This absolutely honks of a Vrancic goal.
It stinks. It absolutely reeks of Mario Vrancic absolutely pile driving it into the top right-hand corner. Honestly, I've never smelt such a stench in my life. Mario Vrancic needs to put this in the back of the net here. Come on,
Mario. It's quite a distance out. I mean, the goalkeeper has got the sun in his eyes. Can the Norfolk sun put the goalkeeper off? It'll be Vrancic to take it, probably 25 yards out. Actually, Kenny's lining this one up. No, it will be Vrancic.
He's hit the wall,
and it hits the wall.
He's won it back. Rotherham have now got it in defence. I think one of their players has gone down with a head injury.
I think Mario's free kick is just.
By the way, I'm gonna give it to you a bit here, Craig. I'm sorry, mate. You giving it large about Norwich being cheats? Oh, come on! Come on! Seriously, mate. That's a shocker from you. Rotherham
Bournemouth losing.
Well, are you surprised?
I tell you what, QPR have been in decent form recently. Beat Watford, beat Brentford, beating Bournemouth. Although they're out of the race, aren't they, Bournemouth?
What did we?
I mean, this is shaping up to a splendid Saturday. It really is.
What was it? Was it Tin Pot FC and Tin Potter FC?
Yeah.
Reading Bournemouth. Oh dear, I love to see Bournemouth getting beat. I really do. Brilliant stuff.
I cannot believe Huddersfield 4-1. That is unbelievable.
We're absolutely flying. Love to see it. Love to see it. Good stuff. Norwich City here in control. Nothing much, to be honest with you, people. Not much is happening in the game at the moment. It's gone a bit dead, really. And I think, by the way, speaking of which, and I pose this question to all of you in the comment section now: subs? Question mark. And if so, who and when are you bringing them on? Let us know in the comment section. Ben Knight.
On L for Vrancic for me. Yeah, Ben Knight. That dog is looking super cool, Ben. Desperately need that second goal. Cheers for all the entertainment this season. Keep up the good work. Ben, it's our pleasure. Yeah, we do need a second goal. 1-0, as the cliche says, is never a comfortable scoreline.
No, it's not. I'm actually really disappointed. Really disappointed with Oxford today. I'm surprised they're not 3-0 up by now. Lots of people want an L on. There's lots of love for an L.
Emily's... Oh, your new list. That is sublime.
Yeah,
your new list. Cut back. McLean. Oh.
No, miskicked it. Frustrating. Emmy off for PP, says Adrian Brown. Interesting. Prime colours. Hernandez on for Vrancic. Azakai doesn't care. He just wants an L on. Just wants him on. Doesn't care who for. He just wants him on.
There's a lot of love for Ronald, isn't there? There really is.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Giannoulis, by the way, great to see him getting up to speed so quickly in the Championship.
Yeah, and look, there's been this kind of weird narrative that he hasn't had a great start to his Norwich career, but 3 clean sheets and an assist. I mean, you'd take that, wouldn't you, from your first 5 games? Blimey.
Yeah, of course you would. It's been a brilliant start from Giannoulis. Of course, he made the mistake against Stoke, but instantly made up for it with the assist. And I think that says a lot about the player. It's a lovely long throw to Todd Cantwell, who controls it in the box. Todd Cantwell. Oh no, they've got on the end of it Rotherham. Oh, is that a corner? I think the box has got a corner there. Brilliant stuff. Bosnian Beckham has won a corner kick for Norwich City. 62 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. A chance for the
1,000 viewers.
Well, hey, well done, people. We knew you'd do it. 1,020 of you in the TNC Watchalong house. Welcome along and get ready for a goal, because big Scottish shithouse Grant Hanley is up top, ready to put it into the back of the net.
I love a Hanley goal.
Oh, it's gone all the way across the box, and it's just been cleared by Rotherham. It's bounced in the box. It's terrible defending. It was a lovely corner there from Norwich City, and somehow Rotherham have cleared it. Lovely stuff from Norwich. That was a good chance there, actually. Very good chance.
Yeah, good chance. We're growing into the game a little bit more.
We are. We are, mate.
We need that second goal, though, don't we?
And I don't. And mate, I do think that this needs a sub, but I can't see Daniel Farker making one until at least the 75th minute.
Yeah, I do question whether Vrancic has got a full 90 in him.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I do agree with that. I like the idea of old Dowell-Dino coming on, and Prime Colours agreed.
Yeah. Dowell-Dino's still got something.
Still
got something to prove, hasn't he?
Christian wants an L on. Yeah, why not? Why not? Lovely stuff. Norwich City are in control, though. It's fair to say that. It's not the game.
Yeah, let's have a look at this corner. Oh, my goodness. How did that not go in?
It's a big chance.
Time check. 64 minutes, 12 seconds. Harry.
Searching for the second. Here we go, people. This Lakers tastes so good today, by the way.
Yeah, it feels even better when Swansea are losing and Brentford have already lost as Todd Cantwell gets the ball down.
Yeah, tastes so nice today. It really does.
Becky, I never don't want on L on. It's so good.
Yeah, true. We definitely love an El Hernandez here at Talk Norwich City. Lovely to see all the love for him in the comments. Absolute legend for his tweet about Ipswich as well. Lovely stuff from Anel. He knows how to get the fans on board, doesn't he? Stoke.
I think this game is cut out for him as well. You know, we need a little bit more pace, I think. Just stretch the game slightly. Giannoulis, wonderful play again. Oh, unlucky. I think that was Kenny McLean with a misplaced pass.
Yeah, it was. I definitely think it's time for subs now, Jack. I think the ideas have dried up, and I think it's important that we mix it up now. Definitely an El Hernandez, 1,000,000% for me. Get him on. Possibly even Adam Eder, maybe. Just to try and drive the ball up the pitch a wee bit. But
yeah, what, two up top? Or
I can't see Farker making that change when we're already one up, though. I can't. I think Dawaldinho for Bosnian Beckham is a pretty good shout as well. But let me know in the comments if you disagree with that. Aidan wants to know a timestamp. Okay, we're on the 65th minute and 50th second. Rotherham have got themselves a free kick about 15 yards from the Norwich City box. It's not a shoot.
And this is where they'll be confident from.
Yeah, I think so. And all of their lads are up as well for it. And here we go. It's a big, deep cross. Norwich City have cleared it. Lovely stuff. Great defending. Mate, I tell you what, the results have gone our way big time today.
Hugely.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. 1,042 of you, by the way. Thank you so much for your support. 2 Rotherham subs are coming on now as we speak. Number 10 and a number 9 coming on. No idea who's gone off for Rotherham. I'm not going to lie. I've absolutely not a clue who their players are. But it's number 10.
Depot.
And number 9 is on for Rotherham. They want to impact this game. They are being proactive with their substitutions. Meanwhile, Mr. Farker is being patient, as always.
Carlton Morris has scored again for Barnsley.
Of course he has.
What's going on at Cardiff? Everyone's saying absolute scenes at Cardiff, but
they're winning 2-0, aren't they? I thought maybe.
Yeah, but that happened a while ago. Yeah, Carlton Morris has scored again for Barnsley. Brilliant stuff there. Chance for Rotherham. Ledepo's just come on. He'll have a shot. Hanley hacked up into the air. I really
don't like this, mate. I do not like this. Rotherham are playing about with us on the edge of the box. Out! I tell you what, mate. We're not looking comfortable at the moment, are we? I don't know how Daniel Farker's not made a sub. I'm already itching to get a sub on. Come on.
Wow. Cardiff's goalkeeper has made 2 penalty saves in a minute.
Really? Wow.
Alex Neil will be fuming. Preston. Yeah, we need a goal. Carl saying this stinks of 1-1. Sorry, I'm so engrossed with the results elsewhere today. I need to concentrate on just getting this job done for Norwich City today.
Absolutely.
Still 1-0 here. Thanks to everyone. 1,000 of you in here. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. We go live for every single Norwich City game. And wow, what an end to the season we've got ahead of us. We could be 7 points clear at the top today.
That's massive, by the way. That's big. That's a big gap there. And already we've got it back to where we want it. By the way, Warniola is furious with his team. He's bellowing on the sideline there. Here we go. Todd Cantwell, Emperor of Norfolk, back to Todd Cantwell. Misplaced pass. Norwich have won it back. It's fallen through. Teemu Pukki's trying to get on the end of it. The keeper's gone out. Interesting. Quite close. Teemu Pukki's kind of pushed him as he's got back up again. He's clearly not happy with the follow through from that.
Lots of people getting nervy in the comments. Oh my God, Swansea are down to 10 men.
Mate, that's
really struggling.
That could be serious wheels off the bus for Swansea, by the way. Being beaten 4-1 and a red card is going to hurt you for a couple of games at least. So that's really, really good news for Norwich City. Robson Summers in there with the comment. Red card, Swansea. Lovely stuff. Thanks for the updates from elsewhere, people. 1,030 of you watching TNC Watchalong. Teemu Pukki currently down holding his nose. Oh, yeah. Is that his eye? I think he's bleeding.
He's got a bit of a bloody nose there, hasn't he?
What was that?
What's that little slap in the face, I think?
He's been slapped in the face there as the goat. But as all goats do, they get back up and fight again. Come on, Norwich, says Craig J. Harrod. Yeah, absolutely. Callum Todd says very, very nervous. Jack says very, very nervy now. Goodness gracious me, people.
I'm not nervous. I've certainly had nervier moment. I would like another goal. I won't lie, but
where's the positivity in the comment section?
Yeah.
Today? Well, we normally get a bit of positivity around this time. We've not had anything, but there you go. Todd Campbell's won a free kick on the 69th minute and the 56th second. Inside the Norwich City half. Kenny McLean with an early chip through ball. It's brilliant. It's through to Teemu Pukki. Loads of space and time. He's found the gap. He's found the angle. He shoots. Oh, it's a save. It's a save. It's another great chance. Oh, Mario Vrancic narrowly wide. Mate, how have we not scored there?
Sorry, you were ahead of me there. I was going to find out if we'd scored with you commentating before we saw. Yeah, it was a Pookie one-on-one chance. It's the second he's missed today. It is a tight angle. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. Vrancic on the follow-up, who's missed another chance.
It's a massive
Probably
chance.
trickier.
It's a massive chance. By the way, what a ball, and great thinking from Kenny McLean.
Yeah.
Picks up the ball on the free kick, quick chip through ball over the top. Timu Pukki, loads of space and time, but the goalkeeper for Rotherham saves it. Timu Pukki has missed 2 of those today. Frustrating. Bournemouth.
But he has scored one as well.
Bournemouth are apparently 1-1, says Crispy Vlogs, and Bobby Boy Baby. What a name that is, by the way. Oh God, right. Come on. This is getting to this is getting a bit. Come on, make a sub. Come on.
You want a sub now, don't you?
Oh, mate, I'm clucking for a sub. I'm desperate.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like one's coming in the next 5 minutes. I mean,
no, it doesn't.
There's no one stripped and ready to go. There we go. Right, I'm gonna have one last toilet trip, and that will settle the nerves.
Starstream.
Right, we're fine.
Starstreams is chance for Rotherham. Oh, great defending from Norwich City is brilliant. Brilliant defending.
Whoa, don't scare me like that.
Goodness gracious me. Anyway, Starstreams, are you playing along with Starstreams? They said that they're playing the Chris Reed drinking game. Love that. And by the way, take a swig. Yeah, cheers to that. Absolutely. Why not? That's what it's all about. Love that, by the way. Great comment. Watching this back now, it's a big chance for Rotherham, and it's an absolutely amazing block from Max Aarons, who is now actually on the floor. He's hurt himself whilst doing it, pointing to his foot and also his ankle at the same time with the Norwich City physio. Meanwhile, the Rotherham physios are literally next to Max Aarons, sorting out the Rotherham player as well. Jack's on his toilet break, dropping the kids off at the pool as always. Tom says, Chris, what's your opinions of Rochdale? I mean, where do I begin? Grant Holt played for them once. That's about it, really, isn't it? Cameron Cole, love this shout. And Ellen Dowell on for Cantwell and Marrow. Yeah, I'm up for a bit of that, Cameron. Let us know your subs in the comment section, who you are up for. Brilliant stuff there from Max Aarons, the Barcelona bound boy. What an interception there. Elsewhere, Mr. Sensible, Colin Rogers himself says Cardiff 3, Preston 0. Wow, Cardiff really accelerating, chasing on Swansea. There, Swansea absolutely falling apart today, by the way. Lewis says Brentford are a League One side without Tony. And by the way, Lewis, profile picture of the day from you. Lovely stuff. Team Pookie with tips. Lovely stuff. Robbie says, get on the Cuban. Yeah, 100%, mate. Badly.
Who's this down?
Well, Rotherham player, but Max was before for a while as well, mate.
Yeah, that doesn't look very good, does it?
Anyway, this is going to be lots of extra additional added minutes at the end of the game by the looks of things, people. 73 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Matty says, come on, Oxford. Does that mean they scored? Please tell me that means they scored. Don't tease me like that, Matty. Come on, let me know. Oh, God. I really want Oxford to win today. It's like a part-time job for me. Really.
We've got so many viewers with us today. It's so great to have you along. Welcome to Talk Norwich City. We live stream every single Norwich game. Subscribe so you never miss out on another watch-along.
Apparently it's still 0-0, says David Berman, the man with the best cocktail.
Okay.
Rotherham player pretending now, says Adam. Wow, maybe a bit of time wasting, perhaps, says Adam. Collins Vlog says, need subs now. Yeah, I think we're all saying it. It's always interesting, this debate, isn't it? Because fans always want subs earlier, but managers always don't want to disrupt the flow of the game, whatever that means. What's your take on that? By the way, this is a sub for Rotherham, another substitution for Rotherham. They want to change the game. By the way, Adam Eder is going to warm up on the side for Norwich City at the moment. I've just seen on iFollow. Will we see Adam Eder enter the field of play today for Norwich City?
I
Is there going to be a track?
Well, we need a goal. We need a goal. Free case is still applicable. Add 4 cases of Lakens to your basket. Put free case in at checkout, and you'll get 1 completely free if you want that. Link in the description.
And by the way, get the beers in before the Birmingham game, because that's going to be a belter. It really is. Tom says, still can't get over that tackle on Emmy not being a red. I have no idea. It's off the floor. It's 2-footed. It's out of control. The only thing I can think of is maybe the ref's been blindsided, maybe. I just don't know how he's only booked him for it. I really don't. Absolutely no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's rash, 2 feet off the floor, misses the ball, which is not good.
And you have to think there, Jack, if that's Emi Buendia, he's getting sent off because of his reputation. It's a red card for Rotherham.
Oh, yeah. Right, Buendia's got the ball. This is good. Oh, unlucky. Poor pass. Jack, right, don't start me. Need VAR. No, we don't. We don't. We really don't. I think in terms of the substitutes, I'm surprised one hasn't been made. I think Farke's mindset, and it has been since he joined, we talk about like disrupting the flow of the game, and there's definitely something in that. I think he would be thinking at this point, the game is so, evenly poised. You don't want to mess with that. But I don't know. I think Onel would add something right now.
And Norwich City aren't adding anything at the moment. Really, Rotherham have this is. I'm sorry to say it. This is what we said we were worried about. Missing our chances in the first half, Rotherham gathering themselves at halftime, which, by the way, they absolutely have done. They've caused Norwich 2 or 3 pretty big problems in the second half. Great block from Max Aarons, by the way, as well. And Norwich have only created 1 big chance in the second half, which I'm surprised about. Rotherham have done the job. So it is looking like at the moment Norwich City needed to take their chance in the first half, Jack.
Yeah, I agree. You know what, though? This second half performance from Rotherham was what I was expecting for the full 90.
Yes, agreed.
Paul Warne will be fuming with what he saw first half. But yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it's Norwich. I don't think they've been bad in the second half. I just think the flow's been killed. There's been injuries. And we have created chances. Pukki's been one-on-one. Vrancic has had a chance. Cantwell's had a chance. It's funny, isn't it? The first half performance, you create 5 clear-cut chances. Oh, we've only created 3 in the second. Pukki, keep running. Look, we're still 1-0 up. We'll take this at the moment. Swansea getting absolutely pummeled.
I agree.
Lost. In terms of, if you would have offered us this at 2 o'clock today, you would have been absolutely, gagging for it. So
yes. I do think, Jack, that the pressure of the results elsewhere is almost like making this even more of an important game, which is why we're all worried, because the results have gone our way and this is a close game. It's really intensifying the emotion of getting this job done today. But let's all keep each other positive and stay in the room. 78 minutes, 29 seconds on the clock. Rotherham do have a free kick halfway into the Norwich City half. They take it. It's gone over the top. It's gone all the way into the box. Tim Krul makes a save. Brilliant stuff from Tim Krul.
Can we have some positivity in the comments?
We need
God, it's 4-0. I tell you what, Andrew, great point from Andrew. Mick McCarthy, managerial genius. What a moment. Look, how Ipswich ever let go of him. Imagine being an Ipswich fan, right, and wanting to get rid of Mick McCarthy and then thinking that Paul Lambert is the god. Wow.
Oh, they're so shit.
What makes it even more beautiful is they genuinely thought Paul Lambert was going to take them back. Pukki, good turn of pace. Oh, the keeper's quick off his line of goalkeeping.
Oh God! Right, there's literally no. The only positivities we've had is Tom. He says positivity. You need more than that.
We've got some chance going, Chris. We've got my mum throwing on the ball City.
Yeah, I like a bit of that. I do like a bit.
Good pointless update, Amanda. Tranmere beating Oldham 2-1.
Yeah, we do.
Eliza says you men need some breathing techniques. Relax.
Yeah, I like that from Eliza.
Eliza, can you kind of guide us through this?
Wow.
Come on, everyone. Guided meditation.
I think it's all about the exhale being longer, Jack. I think that's where it's at. There you go. What you'd You never. Did you know that you would be treated to meditation today on the team? 1,075 people have just watched you breathe, Jack. There you go. Todd Cantwell, the ref, he's not got a foul. Rotherham have won the ball back. Hanley's won it back. No, it's bounced back to Rotherham. And now Emi Buendia picks it up. Head up.
This is not a good advert for Championship football this second half. I mean, we were Brazil-esque in the first half, and now we're more like Belarus, aren't we?
This is exactly like the Coventry.
Oh, what is that, Max?
The dynamic of this game is similar to Coventry, apart from the fact that we're not 2 up. Like, we've offered barely anything in this second half, but this is good. Emperor of Norfolk strides forwards, finds the pass. Bosnian Beckham takes 1, takes 2 out of the game. Brilliant pass out wide. Todd Cantwell now out on the left. Early ball. Timu Pukki, touch, shoots. Oh, he's missing to the right.
Pukki, that's like 17 chances for him today. Thank God he scored one of them.
By the way, it's an absolutely delicious ball from Todd Cantwell, and it's an even better touch from Timu, but it's such a tight angle. It's very tough for Timu to do anything with that there.
Archie, don't let this worry you, my friend. Portsmouth. Was it Portsmouth that beat... No, it was Peterborough beat Ipswich 2-0 with 0 shots on target. So it can happen. Not long left, but we are hoping for an Oxford goal.
We are hoping. Still the opportunity there. Question, Jack.
Okay.
I've got a bet on today.
You have
Norwich City to win and Ipswich to lose.
Yeah.
I won't tell you the amount of money I've put on, but should I be taking what I can get now? Or do you reckon Oxford will score the winner?
Now, I'm personally not a fan of the cash out, but I'm backing Oxford to get something, I must admit.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And how sweet will it be if they get one in the 89th minute?
Yeah, with their first shot. Yeah, in fact, you know what? I like that from you. I'm just closing the app. There you go.
Don't worry about it.
And I know that it's going to come in. Superb stuff. Norwich City 1-0 up against Rotherham. There will be plenty of additional added minutes of extra time here. 82 minutes, 21 seconds on the clock. The ball is just bouncing up in the air lots, Jack, isn't it? We're not playing the ball on the floor at all, really. We are now, finally. Great stuff. Kenny McLean, early cross. Todd Cantwell, touch. Oh, I can't quite get there again, though. And he's offside, actually, there. Mate, how have we not put a sub on here?
Leston, I love this perspective. That's what we love. Don't worry, boys. We will win. Swansea are going to lose, and we will be top by 7 points. It's unbelievable how things change. You know, what was it? 10 days ago, we weren't even top. Now we could be top by 7 points. It all changes so quickly here.
Yeah,
Susanna, this is a different angle. I want Ipswich to draw to prolong the agony, and then Adrian Lambert can continue his work. Great stuff.
They can't afford to sack him anyway. They can't afford to sack him, so it doesn't really matter if they win, lose, or draw, really. Anyway, Rotherham, they've made another sub. Meanwhile,
they're throwing players.
Meanwhile, Norwich City have not. It's the 83rd minute and the 23rd second in. Timu Pukki is right up in the referee's face, complaining about a free kick that's just been given away. And Rotherham have got a chance, and they've played it early. Out wide. Will they get the cross in? Yeah, it's big. It's lumped up. It's a push in the box. Oof, don't like the look of that.
No, it's been a strange old game, this, hasn't it? Because Rotherham have had good chances. They've scored a perfectly valid goal that was, for some reason, disallowed. Norwich are now bringing the ball forwards through Mario Vrancic. A little flick from Buendia. I don't think.
No, it's left it there, mate.
Skippy's going to get there. I don't quite buy the nervousness from everyone at the moment. I think it's because results of... Oh, Skip. What a turn.
Skip is honestly so good.
This is a good point from Akira. We really miss Marco Baum to score. I did see he's back from his illness and he's playing for the under-23s at the moment. So hopefully give it maybe a week or two and hopefully he'll be back in contention.
Yeah.
Rotherham really throwing men forwards here now.
No, and they've got fresh legs on, Jack. I just feel like we're sitting ducks at the moment. I know Rotherham are Rotherham, but still, like this is not. I don't like the dynamic of this game. I'm so surprised he's not made a sub because
we look a bit, and we've played a lot of football recently as well, haven't we?
But also, Jack, slow the game down. Make a sub, slow the game down. You know, Rotherham are breaking forwards here at the moment. They've had a couple of chances. Norwich City giving away sloppy free kicks. By the way, Timu is absolutely... I've not seen Timu like this. He is red with rage against the referee. He's just been slapped in the face, and the referee is just not even paid any attention to it, and Timu's livid. But anyway, I've just seen I've just seen Max Aarons blast forwards up front.
Yeah, I mean, this game has become scrappy. I still feel confident. QPR beating Bournemouth 2-1. That's good news. They love a 2-1 against a top 6 team, don't they?
Come on, Norwich. Play our football, do our stuff, and we will win this game.
Star streams. I think we could very easily see all of them in Godfrey, Madison, Aarons, and Skip in the England first 11. Skip's been, what a brilliant player Skippy's been this season. Steve, Tottenham fan. Is Skip Premier League level? Yes, he is. He is,
yeah,
Steve.
100%, mate. 100%. Skip's been probably, apart from, I mean, Huckabee we bought, right? But in terms of loan players, I think Skip might be the best loan player.
Oh, that's class from Zimmerman. That is class from Zimmerman.
Yeah, it's great
Well
defending. I was just going to say, I think Skip might be the best loan player we've ever signed in my lifetime, personally. Obviously, Hux was a loan to buy. We ended up buying him, so I'm not counting Hux. But yeah, for me, by the way, Pookie there,
Pookie.
He's going to go mental here with the ref. He's so not happy. He's getting angry, by the way. Timu.
Yeah, he's frustrated. He's frustrated because he's missed a couple of chances as well. Is that a foul?
I don't
know.
I don't think that is a foul. He's body checked him. I think the Rotherham player's gone down way too easily there.
Oh, this refs. Well, we know the standard of officiating, don't we?
Yeah,
and it's certainly not. There should have been a red card. Rotherham should have scored.
Yeah. Exactly. We know.
By the way, the iFollow score updates are like 30 minutes behind.
Absolutely. Right, it's time for the second Lakens. Don't forget, you can get 20% off your Lakens in the YouTube description. Go and take advantage of that offer. Kick it off, throw it in. I'll tell you what, I really miss chanting. Because this is the point where the Norwich fans would be belting out OTBC. And we're not going to do that. We're not there to lift the boys.
This looks promising. Buendia. Norwich players storming forwards. Oliver Skip. Oh, brilliant from Skip. He'll find Cantwell. Men over here. 5-on-5 attack. Here we go. Yanulis.
Cut it. Oh, Yanulis. Toddy. Timu.
Hit it.
Cross it.
Go on, Timu.
Corner.
That was good from Norwich. Look, that's what we haven't seen from Norwich in this half. Loads of men committing.
100%. Yeah, definitely, mate. That's what we did in the first half. And Rotherham could not handle us. And look what we've done there. By the way, it's a poor shot from Todd, but it's ended up as an excellent pass to Timu. And Timu's won a corner. We'll certainly take that. 87.
We still haven't made a sub, have we?
Absolutely no. Don't know why. I mean, maybe it's Daniel Farker's plan to do it in extra time. Who knows? Anyway, it's
remarkable, isn't it?
Deep. Grant Hanley leaps like a salmon.
Oh.
He climbs on his back. Still 1-0 to Norwich, and I do not like this. I have no idea why Daniel Farker's not put subs on. But anyway, never mind. We're winning. Hopefully we can see it out.
Yeah.
Great out from Jack here. He says best loanees. Rhodes. Yeah, Rhodes was a great loanee, very good, but for me, not as good as Skip. That's my honest opinion. Here we go.
Clear.
John, the old cheesy geezer says, I think I hear Chris's mobile ringing. Look, cheesy, I think I'm probably going to get a call at 5 o'clock. I think, but we'll see. We'll see about that one.
Can we make a sub now and just kill the flow of this game because it's all Rotherham at the moment. Big ball whipped in.
Oh God, Rotherham! Oh my good God! Rotherham have won the ball. They've won a corner. Why is this never easy? I hate football sometimes. Here we go, a sub. It's Rapinho, finally. Hallelujah. You love that one, don't you, Jack? Anyway.
I've waited 90 minutes for a sub and I get Lucas Roop.
Rotherham have won a corner. They're playing.
Come on, boys, clear it. Out. Oh.
Is out. Don't worry at all. Rotherham are literally doing the conga for the corner kicks, which I think they think is cool, but it's terrible and it's not working for them. Krul has got a goal kick. He's taking his time. Rapinho is coming on. Hallelujah. It's Todd Cantwell off. Lucas Roop on. Go on the route. Kill the game, my man. Let's see what you can do. Of course, those in the Lucas Root Appreciation Society will enjoy this one. Jack's yet to get his membership for that. 7 minutes of extra time added on. Wow. 7. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Rapinoe. God, he looks lively. He's up for it today, Jack. You must be buzzing to see him.
Yeah, to be fair, I think we did need to pack out the midfield a little bit more. Look, we're not looking for much flair, and I don't know how he's got 7. I suppose there's been a few injuries, hasn't there? Right. Deep breaths. Let's get Eliza's, meditation going. Also, we do need an Oxford goal.
Yeah, we do. And we will get one, by the way.
Come on, boys. Let's just get a second and just, we've teased them for long enough now. We've given them hope. Now let's take it away from them.
Ball is bouncing up and down, and it's just Norwich City can't get it down and play their football at the moment. Very frustrating.
1,100 of you in the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. You won't regret it. Trust me. And if you want your Laken's beer for under £2 a bottle, 20% off. Link in the description. Get involved. No one that's bought it so far has regretted it. Pookie, unlucky.
The ball, this is literally like a game of. This is such a poor second half. The ball is just bouncing up and down. I haven't seen Norwich actually play their style of football for the last half an hour. It's a frustrating watch, this one, actually, Jack. It's turned into one of those ones where it's and this is going to really test.
Well played, you Nunes.
Yeah, brilliant from the Emperor of Norfolk there. And it's a lovely ball to Rapinoe. Does he go forwards? No, he's desperate to go backwards, and he does, but he finds his man. No complaints from me. Skip midfield to number 23, Kenny McLean.
Go on, Kenny.
Emperor of Norfolk. Go on, bomb on, son. Brilliant. Oh, he's given the ball away. Frustrating.
This is nervy, isn't it? I cannot believe there's only been one goal in this game. I really can't. Because there's been so many.
Oh, God. There's so much extra time as well. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Who have we got there on the bench coming on? I think that's
Eder, I think.
It's Adam Eder. I think it's Adam Eder. Right, let's get the positivity in the comment section, please. I know you're all nervous, but you need to help us get through this. Oh, Emmy, be careful. Oh, me.
Well played. He's done well. Everyone is asking how much added time. There's 7 minutes, and we're about 3 minutes deep. So 4 minutes left in this game, and it's still Norwich City 1, Rotherham 0. Who's man of the match so far? Says Christopher. I've loved Kenny McLean's performance today.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that, actually. Yeah, I would agree. Although I think Teemu will of course get it for his goal. But yeah, I would say that Kenny's definitely a great shout. And here we go then. Adam Eder taking to the field of play. It's number 35. Adam Eder on for Teemu Pukki. Pukki's going off.
Well, I mean, it could. I'm not going to jinx that. It's a good goal from Pukki. I think he would be disappointed he's only got one today because he's had a few really good chances.
Yeah, agreed. And I think it's actually the right call from Daniel Farker to make that particular switch. It was a lovely finish from Pukki to.
Yeah, it was.
Thank God he scored that one, by the way, because it's been very tight. Now this is I really, really hope Adam gets one here. It'd be massive for Adam. Really deserves it. He's worked so hard to get back to where he is again. Had a real good spell right at the start of this season, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he can get back on the score sheet again today. Alexander Tete is reading some tactics there from Mr. Rima on the bench. It looks like Alexander Tete will be coming on as well. Finally, some substitutions. This is going to be a very scrappy affair, people, so strap yourselves in. If you've got a Lakens, have a sip of Lakens, because this is not going to be a glorious end to this game, that's for sure. Norwich City are 1-0 up, and it looks like now Daniel Farker is making all of his subs. So there you go. Neil, please tell me that this is the truth.
I've just looked on Ipswich's Twitter, and apparently the Ipswich goalkeeper has made a phenomenal save. Oxford were 1-on-1, I think.
Annoying. There you go. Alexander Tete coming on to the field of play now for Maro Vrancic.
Well, this is good. This is good, right? Because it kills the flow of the game.
Yes.
A few more minutes.
It would have been nice to bring them on earlier so we could have scored some more goals, but I totally understand that it's the right thing to do now. Daniel Farke is doing the right thing now. He's making them one by one as well. So it is frustrating. I have got sweaty palms. I don't know about you lot at home, but there you go. Oh, God. Right,
we're 5 minutes deep into stoppage time. 7 minutes was the original number. I think it might be a bit more than that considering we've made a lot of substitutes. So strap yourselves in. It's going to be a nervy few minutes. Rotherham on the ball, deep into the Norwich half. They are throwing men forwards. Norwich City have lots of players back. It'll be Hanley that clears it only as far as their number 5. That's a wayward shot, and that will kill another minute or so. Tim Krul will not be in any rush to collect that ball.
Big up to Sons of Mark, Norfolk's best band. They say, chill out, Revo. Mate, we're top of the league. It's tough to chill out, boys, but there you go. Anyway, Sons of Mark, great musicians. Make sure you search them on Spotify. Absolutely fantastic tunes from those boys. Make sure you're following them on Spotify. Jeffy D says, have a little scrummage. Wow, not scrimmage, changing it. Fair play, though. Why not? Simon's Universe of Music says, come on, you yellows. Canaries says, yellows. Loads of chants going in now. I feel like you're all using the comments to kind of let off some steam, and why the hell not? It's we're now 6 minutes and 30 seconds deep into stoppage time.
No,
clear it, you
out.
How has Zimmerman not planted it into
6 minutes, 40 seconds? Well done, Maxi. Out for a throw-in. But they have got long throw specialists, haven't they? Barnsley have beaten Bristol City thanks to Carlton Morris' goal. 4 minutes stoppage time in the Oxford game. Come on, boys. Let's just get this out. 7 minutes up, and Rotherham are coming forwards. They're going to whip it in. Headed out by Hanley, only as far as the 17. That's wide, and hopefully that will be game over. Fair play to Rotherham. They've put up a fight in this second half, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. We knew it was going to happen. We knew that Warniola wasn't going to be over today. I think this is close now. Daniel Farke is getting really animated in the sidelines. I'm not sure what that is. Little dance there from Daniel Farke. I wouldn't be dancing. It's now 30 seconds over extra time, by the way. Blow the bloody whistle, ref. Blow the whistle,
Surely.
ref. Ref, please tell me you've got a watch on, for God's sake. Blow the whistle.
We're nearly at 8 minutes stoppage time. Brentford have lost. Swansea have lost. Can Norwich win? You would have thought we're nearly there now. Not much longer of this game. There we go.
Yes. Get in there. What a win.
Big win.
Oh, yes. What a win. 3 hard-earned points for Norwich City. Jack, that's massive with those results going our way, isn't it, my friend?
I mean, that is the dream. That is the perfect Saturday for Norwich. Brentford lose, Swansea lose, Norwich win, and suddenly we are 7 points clear at the top of the table. Yes, Swansea do have a game in hand, but we're going to take some catching now. We've made it count. Another clean sheet. We've beaten Stoke. We've beaten Coventry. We've beaten Rotherham. We are doing everything we need to at the moment. We created so many chances today. It should have been more, but wow. I mean, Farke will be absolutely delighted. Pookie, a frustrating day for him, but brilliant. Great win for Norwich, and that's a pivotal moment in this season, isn't it?
Farke's having some words with the referee, by the way, as he leaves the field of play now. I'm not particularly surprised, because that challenge on Emi Buendia early on in the game is an absolute blatant red card. Absolutely no idea. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Norwich City have bagged all 3 points. We are top of the league. We are having a laugh. What a lovely gift from Norwich City fan Paul Warne to do the job for us today. Jack, your man of the match, please. Are you still sticking with Kenny?
Yeah, I think so. I like the way, I like the tempo that Kenny brings to the middle of the pitch. I think Pookie was brilliant, and it was funny, wasn't it? We were literally speaking with Ollie in the comments about the pace that Pookie brings, and we sometimes overlook, and then he bangs in a goal. I think he was a bit frustrated. I think he could have had a couple more. Buendia was great. Cantwell was great.
Yeah.
You've got to give credit to Zimmerman coming in, keeping a clean sheet. Hanley was brilliant. But for me, I'm going to just about marginally give it to Kenny McLean today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling to disagree with that, to be honest with you. And whilst we discuss the man of the match, get your man of the match in the comment section. I'll pull out as many on screen as possible. I think there's a couple of players. I mean, again, brilliant performance again from Emi Buendia today. Did everything but score. He had a big chance, but a great performance from Emi Buendia. Teaming Pookie, of course, with a goal, but again, could have had 4 to his tally today. Could have definitely added another 4 goals. Todd Cantwell, great performance today for me again. But I have to agree with you for once, Jack. I think Kenny McLean, for me, gets it as well. I think his energy, great tackles, brilliant through balls, lovely vision, created a great opportunity, which I really enjoyed, where he had the free kick and he chose to do a quick through ball over the top to Team Pookie, which should have been us going 2-0 up in the second half as well. So for me, it's Kenny McLean. Adam, £10.
Adam, thanks so much. Bring on the TNC promotion piss up. Cheers for another awesome watch along today. It's worth noting, isn't it? Boris is doing his little chat on Monday to outline
his little chat.
The roadway, well, probably quite a big chat. The roadway out of all of this. So hopefully we might get a little mention on the pubs, and when they are open, we'll be there with all of you. Azuka, as always, what a beautiful old Saturday. Time to get paralytic on the beers on the Ball City. Well, drink responsibly, Azuka, but you deserve to have a few Lakens. Brentford lose, Swansea lose, Norwich win. And I tell you what, Swansea not only lost, they got absolutely thrashed, didn't they?
And a red card. That's going to do some serious psychology.
Yeah, who was it that got sent off?
I don't know, mate, but regardless, it's going to do. That's a big L for Swansea. I mean, that's going to do some damage for them. It really is. By the way, as well, I want to get into this straight away. Looking at these next fixtures now, Jack, I really like the look of these. And there's one that I like the look of more than any of them. Okay. Next up, Birmingham. Back to the potato field.
Again, yeah.
Back to the potato field, but we know that we can do the job there. Wickham away, got to do a job there. But the big one, which was big, Norwich versus Brentford at home, mate, I'm more confident for that game than any of the others. I really do. I really am. Quite frankly, any team that's got Pontus, that's employing Pontus Jansson.
He's injured.
Well, there you go. That's why they've been doing so well. Look, mate, I'm really confident. Birmingham up next away, Wickham away, Brentford at home, Luton at home, Sheffield Wednesday. Mate, I'm so confident at the moment. I'm really proud to say the Norwich is seeing out this. They saw out that game today. Rotherham did have a couple of good chances, but speculative efforts, it's worth noting, hit the bar. That was a speculative effort. Norwich City today created plenty enough chances, so there's no moans really, apart from the fact that we didn't put it in the back of the net. But there was, of course, some disgruntled supporters in that barren run where we didn't really create enough, and of course we didn't score goals. But we're definitely creating enough now, so I feel like that problem doesn't exist anymore, which is a really good place to be. And fair play to Daniel Farke for sticking to his guns today. I would have definitely brought on subs earlier, but who the hell cares, right? We've won the game, and that's what matters. And we're now 7 points clear. Jack, that's huge at this stage of the season. Huge.
Yeah, it is. I was about to put the table up and I put it in the wrong bit. Hang on, we will get there in a moment. This is how the table looks at the moment, and it looks very pretty. Norwich at the top on 64, and look at that. We've won 3 more games than anyone else in the division. Brentford 7 points behind. Watford on the same amount of points. Swansea are 8 points behind, but do have 2 games in hand. And Reading are 13 points behind. Norwich City look pretty at the top. It's been a wonderful, wonderful Saturday for us, hasn't it?
It has. And I love the fact as well that there is all of this talk about Swansea's games in hand and stuff. They've fluffed it there. They fluffed one of them. And, I'm going to head over to Swansea's next fixtures now. Oh, here we go. Swansea are playing Coventry at home. Now, of course, they should win that game because Coventry are a horror show. But we know from today, Coventry have beaten Brentford. So their tails will be up and they'll be full of confidence. So,
by the way, Barnsley beat Brentford, and Barnsley's manager is Farker's best mate, Valari Ismail. Then Mark Robbins beats Brentford, former Norwich boy. Can Coventry, a Coventry and Norwich, a little sort of, friend,
maybe
friendly clubs, hopefully.
Maybe.
Okay, Chris, any final words? It was a great win today, wasn't it? Pookie on the score sheet. When's our next game? Is it Tuesday?
Just a solid win. Yeah, I think it's Birmingham on Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday night. Yeah, we'll have a bit of that. Yeah, no, not really, mate. Safe and secure today. Was never really particularly worried. But no, it was a great game, solid performance. I guess we always want more goals to be comfortable, but the reason why we feel this way is because, of course, the results went our way. Great weekend of football, no complaints from me. EIO, up the Premier League we go.
Indeed. Matt Gregory, thanks for that late super chat. We've got a few coming in now. HMS Pistol League is off the radar. I'll tell you what, HMS Pistol League is flying into the harbour at the moment. We are really on the seven seas now, and the seas are flat, and we're looking out to the horizon, and the sunset is coming down. It's all beautiful at the moment. Simon, thanks very much, Simon. Another 3 points, and relax. Man of the match, the mayor. Best Norwich player I've ever seen is Darren Huckabee. Turned an average Norwich side into clear title winners on his own. Great points.
Fair play, Simon. Great to see you, mate. And thanks so much for the super chat as always. A few of you have requested the TNC shanty. That's not the deal today. We said if Norwich scored 4 goals to the good, there would be a TNC shanty. And I'll negotiate with you all in the comment section for the Birmingham game. For the TNC shanty. We'll see how we get on, but look, we'll always put that in the room. If Norwich score plenty of goals, the sea shanty will come out. Thank you so much for watching the TNC Watchalong today. Thank you as always to the TNC sponsors, and a big shout out to our official charity partner down below, Big C. Thanks so much for all the phenomenal work they're doing today. Well, forever really. And by the way, Jack, oh goodness, hang on a minute. Oh, sorry, mate. Hang on, my phone's ringing. Hello? Is it? Hello? Who's this? Sorry. Who's this? Hello? The Premier League.
Let's do one final spin of the wheel, shall we, to celebrate?
Okay.
Same again. Buy 3 cases, get a 4th free.
Wow. Love a bit.
If you want to get some Lakens and properly stock up on 4 cases, that's 48 bottles. Add 4 cases to your cart and put in 3 cases, and you can get involved.
Yeah, I love a bit of that.
3 case.
Thanks so much to everyone for watching the TNC Watchalong today. If you've enjoyed today, give us a tweet. Why not? We're at Talk Norwich City. We always appreciate all of your support. Let's get so many more people in for the Birmingham game and continue to grow the best Norwich City community on the internet. Thanks very much for all of your support as always.
Yeah, see you Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Be there or be square. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
The league.